Greetings, I am Drago, the Dragon Lord's assistant. Over here tonight, you will see over there, yes, over there, is Lady Kelly. Please say hello to Lady Kelly.
I'm feeling a little squirrely tonight.
She is magnificent. Look at that headset. Yes, indeed. It has a little chipmunk. I'm hungry. I will have it as a snack later.
You're not?
You are mean. Well, without further delays, let me introduce you to the artist of the evening, Eduardo de Barba, otherwise known as Ed Beard Jr.
And I am ready at this point. We don't keep within the time frame. I am ready. My Daedric knife. You can say hello to George, our friend and our mascot here. This is George. He doesn't say a lot. He's a little bit of a deadbeat. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But, anywho, hello and welcome to the stream. We're going to be signing, and sketching, and all kinds of things. Him. Hello? Not really sure this is your stream and you're destroying things, sir. I know this is the Dragon Lord, but this isn't really, your show. It is, Joe. Are you, no. Okay. Alright, send help. SOS. Not really sure what's happening. But, I think maybe...
Hey, what's been going on? I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I had no idea the show was ready to go. George, I see, is keeping you company, Kelly. So,
yes.
Lady Kelly, you look magnificent with this beautiful floral arrangement with little Mr. Squirrel there.
Right here.
Well, hopefully the introduction went well without me. I was tied up in the bathroom. But
we've had some visitors.
We've had visitors?
Yeah.
What kind of visitors?
Dragon Lord, assistant.
Oh, he made an apparence.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since it's Drago. Drago hasn't made an appearance in a long time.
Yes.
In fact, matter of fact, George has been basically, you've been on vacation, George, sitting in the back of the Dragon Lord van.
I told him he's a deadbeat, but... Yeah.
Well, but he's cheap, he doesn't eat much, and he is a great co-pilot. He doesn't say anything, he doesn't backseat drive. You know what I mean.
Sure. I know what he means.
Welcome, everybody. And happy Halloween time. Yes,
Ooh.
yes. So we are here at the Dragon Lord Mini Studio, getting ready to do some doodling, otherwise known as quick sketch, as well as signing.
Woo!
Yes, we're going to sign some more of those Ronald McDonald House Charity signing MTG cards.
Yes.
In addition to that, at some point during the evening, we're going to show you guys some product which you may have seen, may have not seen. I actually just got a brand new blanket in, so we'll showcase that. I see Lady Kelly has her mystical, of course, I believe it is Mistress Destiny.
Yes, we did
We
borrow.
have borrowed her magic.
Hey, when she's away,
Yeah, we're
anything that's
the
hers is
spookies
mine.
will play. Yes, we are, of course, indulging in the Halloween spirit. It's our favorite time of year here at the Beard Clan establishment. So, but yes, George will be monitoring the entire evening, making sure that everybody's behaving well, because George does that. Now, George is in his winter attire. George, of course, changes costume depending on the celebration, the convention or the car show event. And so he does usually co-pilot with the Dragon Lord. But we figured let's have him join in. After all, he is, by default, very Halloween in its mood. So, George, thank you for joining us. Anyways, yes, we have a crazy evening like we did the last time. This is part 2. Part 1, we did basically 3 hours worth of signing in between doing quick sketches. Let me show you those. We did 2 quick sketches on the back of the Fantasy Art Series 1 Artist Proof cards. These are not magic cards. So there's 2 of them. You can see we have the Forest Guardian and the Moon Song, the Wolf and the Dragon. And these were done, I believe it was 5 minutes on this one, just 5 minutes and 6 seconds. This one was 9 minutes and something. They're very close, but needless to say, these are the quick sketches, the marathon quick sketches that I do. And these wind up being given away as prizes for our Patreon members only. So you got to join my Patreon in order to get them. So, Kelly.
Yes.
We are doing this a little bit early than we normally do.
Yes.
We're doing that because it's a Saturday. We got a ton of things going on tomorrow for Kelly. And at the same time, we don't normally catch that 2-hour earlier audience. And for those on the West Coast, this gives them a little bit more time before it gets too late. So we're planning on doing about 3 hours like we did the last time.
Yes.
Kelly, who's in the house?
So far, I just gave a shout out too and said, hey, if you guys are here and lurking and watching, and if you want to say hello, go ahead and just say so in the comments so that we
in
know
the
you're
chat.
here.
The YouTube chat. You do have to have an
Yep.
account. You do have to, sign into your account in order to participate in the chat. And when you do that, be happy to answer any questions and chat with you guys and talk to you about some of the things that we're doing
Yes.
and what's happening and what's upcoming. We're going to talk a little bit about Sorcery, the TCG tonight, and the Dragon Lord mini set that's coming out the first quarter of next year.
Yep.
So yeah, this is an odd time. Normally, most of my collectors and followers, whether it's Patreon or otherwise, are usually seeing me at 7 o'clock. But we figure, every now and then we'll mix it up and see what happens. Seems that the link didn't go out last night like it was supposed to, and we were notified that people hadn't got it, so we sent it again at about 3 o'clock today. So everyone, to my knowledge, got it at 3 o'clock, but that doesn't mean they've seen it. We also posted it, the link for this particular live on YouTube on our Facebook. So it's on all 3 of my accounts: Ed Beard Jr., Fantasy Artist Ed Beard Jr., and the Airbrush by Beard. So at some point tonight, I'm sure they'll start to pick up and get it and stuff. So
Yep.
in any case, we are going to do signings one at a time, one envelope at a time. We'll probably do 3 or 4 packages and then go on to the first quick sketch. So anyways, who is actually in the house?
So we have Dean Pearson.
The Sentinel. Good to see you, Dean. Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday afternoon, or 5 o'clock, which for a lot of people is supper time. That's another thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
So where's our
Us
food?
unconventional people.
Where's our food?
Yeah, we don't eat till like 11. And that's early, actually.
We have David and Mary Naramore.
Oh, hello, guys. Good to hear from you. Glad that you were able to tune in. I guess your internet situation's been wrapped up and fixed, I guess.
We have Jeffrey Watkins.
Hello, Jeffrey. Thanks for tuning in.
And we have Nora the Welder.
Nora!
Nora.
Nelson and Nora and Elka, thank you for tuning in. Good
Youngest welder you'll ever know.
Yes, she is, and magnificently talented as well. She'll be at SEMA. She's going to be over there at the ACC Boss Hog Talk Converter booth at SEMA in the Las Vegas Convention Center on, November 5th through the 5th through the 9th or whatever the heck the date is. But yeah, we'll be seeing her. Destiny, our daughter, will be there, the musician, to which you will be hearing all the music from. If you're just tuning in first time, the music in the background that you'll be hearing through the night is all our daughter, Destiny Beard, as well as some things from our son, too. So.
Yep. And that is it.
Yeah, that's it that we know. So a lot of folks will be tuning in and won't be participating in the chat. They don't always do that. And they'll be coming and going. So just when you do come in, just say hi so we know who's come in.
Yeah, lurkers.
All right. So let's move right along to the signing, and we've got the above camera up. Yeah, it looks like it's working. So we'll at least have documentation, otherwise known as provenance.
Providence?
Not Providence. Nope. We've had enough of Rhode Island. We lived there for 30 years. All right, let's get back to the playlist.
Music.
And here we go.
Music.
Let's go ahead and move that ahead. Perfect. And the first envelope, please.
The envelope, please.
Open the
Now, we are not going to be announcing whose cards they're being done. I'm not publicly announcing that's a privacy issue. I'm not going to do that unless somebody comes on and says, hey, I am here tonight. If you happen to get my pack in the order you're picking, please let me know.
Yep.
And we'll be happy to let you know.
If you want us to shout you out, we will shout you out.
Alrighty. So this fab, yeah. And this is the return envelope?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Dean, remember to take pictures tonight. I promise.
Actually, this person contributed additional postage.
Excellent.
Just in case something went
case.
wrong. We'll put it on there.
Yeah.
We'll put it on no matter what.
Might as well.
We'll max it out. I mean,
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. But the thing is, guys, we're not determining how much the package return costs. That's something that was your responsibility. However, since this person did give us the stamps, we will make sure we put them on it,
Yes.
whether it needs it or not, which I do think it will.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough, and I got to say this again, is when you send cards to be signed, especially in this situation. I'm not a signing service, so I don't do it traditionally. Obviously, this is 100% of every bit of money that anyone gave us went to the Ronald McDonald House. In fact, I actually paid an additional $2,000 out of my own pocket, as well as I have to pay taxes on all this stuff. But because we don't qualify for those deductions. So bottom line is, I would never take a chance at sending just regular first class mail a return envelope like this. I would send it so it has tracking. But you guys make your own decisions. All I'm saying is, it's on you if this gets lost. We'll drop it off the mailbox, but that's it. I mean, there's no tracking on this, so it is what it is. People decided that on their own.
Looks like there's one in the envelope as well. When you were holding it up, it looked like a shadow of something.
No, that's the postage.
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
the additional postage.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I guess they're okay with the potential of the stuff getting lost in the mail. I don't know. But there is quite a few cards in here. We've got a whole stack. A lot of stacks, actually. I'm going to do this one stack at a time.
Okie dokie.
Kelly, would you please be so kind as to switch it over?
Close up.
We are now on close up.
Alrighty, cool. Yeah, it kind of blows my mind when you donated $100 or more to a charity to have your card signed, and yet you send just a first class envelope, a regular envelope with 30, 40 cards. It just doesn't make sense to me. But to each his own. You just know that once I drop it off, it's on you, and you have no way to track it. That's all I can say. Ground seal. Boy, that's old school. Look at that. Barely ever see that. That's another thing I have been finding out. The last time we broadcast part 1, it was amazing how many cards that I was getting. This one, oh my God. Multani's Acolyte. And then we found out that it's pre-modern. It's back again. Because we never saw this card. I mean, even when the pre-release happened, nobody brought this card up to me. So it evidently was a really lame playing card and just nobody paid attention to it. But now, all of a sudden, since, as we were told, pre-modern has come back in popularity, the Multani's Acolyte seems to be a heck of a card, because we keep seeing it. Even in, if you're going to, out of 125 cards you're picking of mine, you'd think you'd pick some popular ones. Now, I will tell you this. Winter Sky, not my card. Absolutely not my card. In fact,
nope.
This is Mike Kimball. And so Mike's, I'm going to send it back to you, but that's not my card. I can't sign it.
I don't think, an Ed Beard on a Mike Kimball works.
No, I can't sign it, so that's going away.
There's no providence on that.
No, none. Psychotogs. Look at that, nice foily.
Lots of shiny Psychotogs this time.
It's a good collection right here.
That's cool.
Ooh, look at that, guys.
Fuji.
Mount Fuji. Ooh, a foil ground seal.
Oh, I've never seen one of those. Neat. Man, it's like your old school vintage or something.
I'm definitely old.
We're not old, we're vintage.
Hey, look at, yes, we're vintage. Look at that. Goblin Pyromancer. And another Multani's Acolyte. Holy moly. All right, so we have one more stack here for this client. The Raven Familiar. That was a fun card. And we're back to the basketball with teeth.
Excellent. Nora says a friend of hers is planning on coming on tonight to the stream. That's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cool.
Ooh, here we have the Korean Forest. Another APAC land card. Asian Pacific lands. Ooh-wee, look at that one. Avalanche Riders. Old school shiny. Another ground seal. Another Goblin Pyromancer. And another Multani's Acolyte. Yeah, there's no question. This thing has all of a sudden just come back from the dead as far as popularity. That's amazing. Okay. So go ahead and switch it to the big camera.
Alrighty. Switched.
So we're going to put these stacks back in their packages.
I jiggle. That's my head.
Oh, that's nice. And you have pumpkin earrings.
I do.
That's cool too. You are truly in the spirit of Halloween.
As always.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go.
So David is saying, I guess he might be talking about Multani's Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
It's a commander staple because it's a green card that lets you draw another card for cheap.
But somehow it was never played when it came out, and for the first at least 15 years anyways. I just never saw it. At every Gen Con, every Origins, no one ever brought it up to me to be signed. It was the weirdest thing. And it's not like it's a super pricey card. So it's not like I wouldn't want to sign it or whatever. But, some people think that having a signed card is a great thing and they'll pay a premium for it, and others say, I don't want it touched, I want it pristine,
Yeah.
It's kind of the difference between those that get a hot rod car that like a 60s car, muscle car, and they don't want to touch it, versus someone that says, no, I want to make it customized.
Mural it out.
Mural it, yeah, it's that kind of thing. All right, so I'm going to give you these extra stamps. You can slap those on that envelope.
Okie dokie, will do.
And give me another pack, see what I got.
Here is Super Duper Smart Person. It's a puffy
Ooh.
pack inside.
And they paid for a priority mail back to them.
Mail box.
That's the way to do
There
it,
you
guys.
go.
That's the way to do it.
That's how you do
All right. I mean, I would never want to take a chance going Russian roulette on the post office, let alone. But yes, so here we have the inner envelope. This is well done, puffy.
Excellent.
All right, so and we got a hard case in it. Oh yeah, yep, that's a lot of cards. Woo-hoo.
All right, that's it for the rest of the night.
Yeah. I think after this we'll do a sketch.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Go to.
Go ahead and get into the close-up.
Alrighty, we are there.
All right.
Saw a lot of that dude too.
Yeah, going on to Fallen Empires. It's very interesting how that's come back. And I've got a lot of inquiries about the original on this. All of a sudden, everybody wants the Icatian Javelineer original painting. I'm like, guys, I sold that in '95, a long time ago. But yeah, I've been getting an incredible increase in asking about this character as far as original art. I don't know why. Again, did the Icatian Javelineer all of a sudden from Fallen Empires become, the thing to try to get? I've been getting a lot of the cards too the last time we were there. So something is changing and making this more popular than it ever was. I mean, it's just a common. Anybody got some insight on that?
On another note, Dean is telling us that he has Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas decorations all up right now.
He said, I'm doing this once. I ain't doing it again. I'm breaking it. If I have to go up into the attic or wherever, if I have to go break into that storage area, I'm going to get them all at once because I'm not going back up here once it gets cold. I like that. That's a good idea. We are ashamed to say that our outside has nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
We're
we got
lame.
nothing. A couple of pumpkins. All right, so Birds of Paradise. There it is. Now that I've always had people requesting this. This is the great playing card and popular artwork of all the different birds. I keep hearing people tell me, this is their favorite. So 7th edition. Yeah. Back to Psychotog, Basketball with Teeth.
David Nairmore says, "Happy Hollow Thankmas, Dean."
Yeah, happy Hollow Thankmas. Okay, let's get the second wave here. Ooh, I'm seeing... Oh, there's a foil Multeni. That's a couple of them, actually. I can't... I mean, I think I've signed 1 or 2 of those over the last year or so. Rarely ever see that. And since I don't sign through the mail, typically, signing in person, I'm pretty sure, I remember what I get when it comes to these things. And those are just not common. Here's another. This is interesting. Another foil. Avalanche Riders. And now we get to some... I'm constantly being requested about this. Do you got the original? No. Sold long time ago. Again, when it came out. I had regular collectors of my originals back in those days. They would contact me before the set even released and bought... They used to buy the art before it even released. So that I stopped doing that earlier on because I realized that they were taking full advantage of the fact that I had no idea what the playability of the card or popularity was. So I can't tell you how many folks bought these things, these originals, at like dirt cheap prices based on what it wound up going for when they resold it. Like tens of thousands of difference is just crazy. Oh, the Beast token.
Whoa!
This is the first Beast token I have signed during this charity run.
Nice.
So, there you go. And that's it. I have signed one of these in the last run, but not a foilie. I don't think we had a foilie. And we've got Chromium and Palladium Moors, original Legend cards. Okay, that finishes that batch.
Excellent.
Let me give it a second to go ahead and switch camera.
Alrighty.
So tell us, oh great sphere of the Black Widow, what will I be drawing next? I have no idea. Did you not? You're supposed to tell me. You're supposed to tell me.
Chances
It needs to
don't
be
look so
recharged. Chances don't look so good. Oh man, come on. Try again. Did I at least get a try?
Try again later?
Yeah, try again later. All right. George, what do you think about this? What should I draw? I'm going to be doing my quick sketch. What do you think should be the subject of this next piece?
George really is a silent.
Yeah, he is. He's thinking. He's just thinking. We're going to give him a few minutes to think.
Oh, okay.
That belonged to the other envelope.
Oh. Yuki.
Didn't it? Didn't it? Yeah. All right. It is sealed, back in its package, now into the hard case. Amazing how they're still selling these things in the old hard cases. All right, that's good. Goes back into its cushy bubble wrap. Then it is then placed in here into its return priority mail. You know what? I'm going to fold it like that. Priority mail envelope. There it is. I'll let you go ahead and seal that.
Alrighty.
So that's good. We're ready to move on to the quick sketch. Anybody else tune in, by the way, in the meantime?
No one that said hello yet.
Okay. Alrighty. So what are we going to draw tonight? First off, we have to pick a card. Right?
Pick a card, any card.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you pick a card because the image on the front of the card will dictate a little bit. You know, so I don't know what it's going to be. I see nothing but the white. So I'm going to let Kelly, George. Was that a good idea? Okay. He says it's a good idea. Ready?
And big Freddy.
Any card. Pick a card. Pick a card. Any card. Pick a card. All right. Okay. Oh, an arcane dark sorcerer. All right.
A dark orb conjurer?
Well, we've already done enough of that.
Alright.
But a dark sorcerer. How about this? We'll go an extra step. The next step after this is undead sorcerer. We're gonna do an undead sorcerer. After all, George, this is on.
You did decide.
George, would you mind posing for me? Would you just stay like that for me? Because I'm gonna need that.
Don't move a muscle.
I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need this as reference. Hold on. Could you just move your head just a little bit? Perfect. Thank you. All right. George is ready to go. Thank you, George, for being the model.
I like my joke. Don't move muscle.
Yeah, but George can't move a muscle. He doesn't have any right now.
We have someone here from Canada. Gareth LeBleu.
Hey,
Gareth. LeBleu. Gareth.
Did you
He
say
says-
Gareth or Garrett?
Gareth.
Garrett. Okay.
Says, hi,
Welcome.
Mr. Beard. I hope you've had a great week. Glad I can join the stream this time around.
Well, thank you for joining.
Said he missed the first one, but he watched the recorded video. Greetings from Canada.
Thank you very much.
And then we have Liza, the cowgirl, fire.
Liza, the cowgirl, fire! That's so kick butt
She
right
is
there.
a friend of Nora's.
Is that Nora's friend?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
She was hoping for a shout out, and she just got a shout out.
Nice.
A name like Liza, cowgirl, fire.
You don't get better than that.
You need a shout out.
Okay. Now we need to get zoomed in, but I want to first place the card where it belongs. Okay.
Okey-dokey.
It is in the right position. Once again, guys, let me show you that. Close it up.
Alrighty.
So we're looking at the Arcane Sorcerer
My multitasking.
from the artist Edby Jr. Series 1, card 11. We're going to draw on the back of this. Kelly's going to get her timer going.
Alright.
I have to zoom in because it's way far away. All right, switch it to the big screen, please.
Alright, we're going to go to scene.
So we don't dizzy out people here.
We're multitasking today.
Okay. Okay. Switch it over and see if that's in the screen.
Oh, yes.
That's good?
Nice and close up.
Good. Okay.
Most excellent.
Okay, stay on the close up.
Okay. Alright. Get the timer out.
All right, get the timer out. You tell me when you're ready. And you got the timer set for 0, getting ready to go. We good?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Last time, the first sketch was done in 5 minutes. I think like 6 seconds or something.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot longer than that.
And then the one after that was like 10 minutes. Yes, George, it does look like you.
Once again, what you're listening to is the music of Destiny Beard, our daughter.
What better to go with an undead sorcerer than haunting music? Pictures. I'm like an accidental photographer. I just take a bunch of pictures and hope that some of them actually come up. So, Liza the Cowgirl says she's so happy to be here. They're a big fan of Dungeons and Dragons.
Excellent.
Nora says, like, big fan. Not just your average everyday fan. And then what's happening with these sketches afterwards for anybody who didn't hear the last time?
These all wind up being prize giveaways for my Patreon members. You want to post the Patreon link, that way they can see where to go.
Yes.
If they do ever want to join in on the fun and get connected to our Patreon.
That link is up. sounds of it, you're going to have a lot of Nora's friends on there going to share the link with their friends.
Oh, well, that's cool.
That's excellent. Thank you, Nora. We appreciate that.
Let's get some shadowing going on in there.
So Liza is asking, what is your favorite spooky song?
Well, right now it's the latest one by Destiny and our son Omnivoice, along with Sam Haynes and Gary Bennett. It's a dance mix. It's a cool synthwave dance mix, Halloween. It's called Every Night is Halloween, and I actually just posted some links about that the last couple of days on our Facebook page. So our daughter Destiny is the lead vocalist, and then it's followed by our son, who is a voice actor who does really killer, scary voices and stuff, and he does like a poem within the song, and it's at the same time a dance mix for Halloween, so it's like got all the best of everything on it. I don't know if we can share a link for that, can we?
Let's see. Well, I will share her website.
I think her Facebook might have it.
Her
I
Facebook.
think, yeah, she posted actually the video. If you guys go to Facebook, go to Destiny Beard Music. That's Destini, Beard, Beard Music. On Facebook, you'll be able to see the video of her latest song. Again, Every Night is Halloween, and it's just kicker. It's done with the musical talents of a couple of guys in England who were big '80s synth rock, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been one of those, they're just incredible musicians.
All right. Oh, we have a new visitor, Emma Jennings.
Hey,
Jennings.
welcome, Emma.
Nora, another friend of Nora's. She also said she would love a shout out. She says, wow, your art is truly stunning.
Well, thank you very much.
He's doing a quick sketch, and we're timing him to see how quick the quick sketch
This one wasn't as quick because I knew anytime you're doing an undead, you're going to spend a little more time than the normal. But it's okay.
Because we have our mascot, George, here.
We got George, our mascot.
He demands the best. See, with the fast-paced music now, you got to draw faster.
I'm sensing that. let's do a little more tightening up.
So if he's a dark sorcerer, does that make him a necromancer?
No, he's kind of he is the undead. So he's kind of like he is undead. I guess he is the embodiment of a necromancer because he really is.
Maybe someone did necromancy and brought him.
He is his own creation, kind of thing. Yeah.
Emma is asking, what is your favorite thing to draw, like anime or people or anything?
Boy, favorite thing to do that I don't always do is the thing I like to think of, because I like to try to do things that are different that I normally don't get to do. Which I did in the product called Sorcery TCG. It's a new card game. It's been out a few years. I got commissioned to work with them, and it was exciting because I got to do stuff that I normally don't do, especially with architecture. And cool like libraries and very huge and tall archways and ceiling, very, very cathedral-like stuff. So that's kind of something I really enjoyed lately. Okay, let's go a little bit more.
Liza says, how did you first meet Nora?
At SEMA. Well, actually, not at SEMA. At a car show at the Music Hall of Fame in Alabama. But I went to SEMA and I met her dad there from Boss Hog Torque Converter. And that was in 2000, I think it was 17. Yeah, when you're doing undead, you got to have a lot of like webbing and kind of stuff like that. All right, let me just do some more darks, and then this will be finished.
Make sure he looks like he needs some good moisturizer.
Yeah.
He could use probably a good conditioner for shampoo too.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a very cool
That's it.
gift away on the paper.
All right, so that's done.
It's done?
Yeah,
oh,
it's
you haven't
done.
signed it yet, though.
Yeah.
That's when I'll hit the stopwatch.
Done.
All right. That one was 14 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah, well, the
I
pens
should
kept
have
dying
asked
on
you
me.
first.
I have 3 dead pens now.
Well,
That didn't help.
That actually works. Dead pens.
I know, really. The power of the necromancing sorcerer really killed this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The puns just keep going.
There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of ink on this one. Anyways, there you go. So we have our undead necromancing sorcerer type character. Perfect. Let me see. George. What do you think, George?
Looks like his
Ancestor?
Uncle George.
Uncle George.
George's
George and Uncle George.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
That's how that works.
Alrighty. So, once again, that guy will be a gift away to somebody.
On Patreon.
That was a lot of ink in that because that actually penetrated through the other side. Holy moly.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's cool. More evidence it is original. Alright. Let me show you guys close up. Once again.
And you're on close up.
Yep, we've got this. This was the other one we did. Yeah, you can see what happens. These keep getting more and more detailed. This is even more detailed than that one. And then there's that one. Well, all right. Next one I have to do quicker. I have to do quicker. And I know Dean right now is going, yeah, sure you will. Yeah, sure you will.
Dean and David probably like, yeah, just keep talking.
All right, so let's talk about sorcery. This is my obligatory shout out to Sorcery TCG. Sorcery TCG, guys. Am I on the big screen?
You are.
Great game, good playability, bases itself in elements. But the best part about it is the entire game is hand painted. All of the artwork is original, one of a kind. Hand painted, true craftsmanship. Every artist doing it, both old schoolers and young and new artists, all hand painted. So that's one of the best part about it. You get this very wide variety of eclectic style. So anyways, beyond that, it was a Kickstarter several years ago, a few years ago. Very successful. And the owner of the company, Eric Olsen over there in New Zealand, reached out to me and said, hey Ed, we'd love to have you do an entire set, a mini set of your own. Do you have anything with dragon related stuff that you made, have never published or whatever? And I went, you mean like the book called The Dragon Lord that I started writing in 2005, that whole world building project that I really haven't done much with? So he goes, well, maybe we could do an adaptation of it for the game. And I went, let's do it. I mean, this is, since 2005 I haven't illustrated for the gaming industry specifically. All this other stuff, but not the gaming. I got out of it. And I said, you know what? I got to do it. Because who would have ever imagined that 2022-23 we would be doing hand-painted work and only hand-painted work for gaming industry? It's so awesome. Couldn't miss that opportunity. I figured for sure it's the last time for me. So I'm like, got to do it. So let me show you a couple of pieces, the ones we did already reveal. This set will be coming out, mine, the Dragon Lord mini set, will be coming out first quarter of next year. This is one of the pieces. This is called the Dragon Lord's Lair. Now the lair is where the Dragon Lord creates all of his corporeal physical beings and inevitably opens a portal in a rift in time and then brings in the spirit that's very specific for that particular creature. And of course it's aligned with a specific element. Here we have this elemental castle. Anyways, so this, the Dragon Lord's Lair, is one of the pieces in the mini set. The other that I've already previewed, of course, is the main card. This is the Dragon Lord. And am I on the screen?
You are.
Good. So the Dragon Lord was created at the beginning of all things. So basically a manifestation of all the elements together, creating in a form of a reptilian, dragon, gargoyle type character, humanoid. And he basically is a benevolent creator. He's a good guy. He's just a creator. He creates throughout the universe and the multiverse. So, in any case, here he is. He's conjuring the power to bring forth the souls. You have the earth, you have the fire, you have the water, you have air. And of course, the dragon-like character that he is, which is the most powerful and most noble of all creatures in existence, which is where he's from, what he is derived of. He conjures them and then basically infuses them into the physical bodies, and with the help of other creatures that he has created. So it's really a cool world that it took years for me to build, and that's going to be, again, a small sampling of it in the Dragon Lord mini set from Sorcery. So I'm very excited about that coming out next year. You guys can get these pieces, these prints, art prints and posters are available on my website, which is...
I gave the link directly to those prints.
Look in the comments and you'll see the link directly to the location.
EdBeardJunior.com.
All right. So yes, that is one. You got to check it out. Playability is great. Availability is a challenge. Who has it, who doesn't have it. They're making sure they don't produce a lot of product to keep the collectible value up, but I think they need to put out more. So hopefully they will. Let's see. The other things I wanted to show you guys. We have this just in, and I mean literally just in, because it arrived from the company that manufactures all my blankets in North Carolina. Actually, they were located right in the target zone that got hit the worst, just outside of Hendersonville and Asheville, but they survived it, and they're back in action, thank God. And needless to say, this is one of my blankets, a very popular seller. Let me show you what that is. I'll have to back up to really show you. These throw blankets are huge. This is the Moonsaw, the Wolf and Dragon. Can you see the whole thing?
I can. Yep.
Can you back up
I
a
got
little
it.
bit?
Can I move?
Yeah. You back that. There we go.
That's it.
Can you see the whole thing now?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Looks excellent.
This is 100% cotton, machine washable, Drip dry. Yeah. They are heavy. And they're just rock and roll. You put them on the couches, walls, it's awesome. They are available on our website. And Kelly has probably already put up the link.
I'm doing it as we speak.
She's doing it as we speak. So, for the throw blankets.
Liza says that's huge.
It is. And, you know, you can use it on the couches, your chairs. You can cozy up and read a book with them. I actually have a dragon reading a book. It's called A Good Book. It's one of my throw blankets. We have 8 different designs, something like that.
Lot.
Yeah, lots of them. Speaking of Dragon Lord, I think this is either... Is this the Dragon Lord? It is the Dragon Lord. The Dragon Lord has his own theme music.
That's what he should have danced to when he came out.
To the music, guys, right there. When you see him conjuring and commanding the universal elements, this is the Dragon Lord. That's the song. And again, Destiny wrote this and performed it, created this music, just from looking at the painting.
Yep. Such talent.
That was so much fun. Yes, so another thing, I'll show this last thing and then we'll move on to the signings again. Here we have, these are wicked cool. These are blacklight reactive. I think I got it to the front. Yeah. These are blacklight reactive banners or flags, whatever you want to call them. They go wicked. They really fit nicely on the closet doors and stuff. But when I say black light, you get a black light, you hit it, the whole thing lights up. Not just some colors. The whole thing lights up. Because it's the material that's blacklight reactive. Wild. Anyways, so these are available on the website as well.
A link was just shared.
Thank you very much. Okay. I think we'll stop there and get back to signing.
Alrighty.
But wait.
Wait.
There is one other thing we must all do. All right, everybody. Go get your goodies. You got to have snacks when you're doing creative stuff. If you don't have your cookies and chocolate, it's just not going to be the same. You won't have the creative energy that's necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and break in. Ooh, what's this? This is a ultra dark chocolate. Lind. Oh, man. Okay, here we go.
I just have magic.
I'm sorry you can't enjoy this, George. I know.
He has a hard time digesting.
No, it always falls all over the place.
Just ends up all over the floor.
All right. What do we got to sign next, Kelly?
All right.
What does Lady Kelly have for
Interesting.
us?
This person sent a secondary self-addressed stamped envelope, and there is one inside as well. So we will figure that out afterwards, I guess.
Okay.
And there's one inside.
Oh, no, this is the new one. Because it says new, see this says new, being sent. This has to be the new one, right? It's definitely a different address.
Ah.
Yeah, you're saying there's one inside. Ah, yes. So it's not to not use this.
Yep.
We're going to use this one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it
We'll
was.
just pop the other one back inside then.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's exactly what he said. So we'll pop this one back in.
Yep. Alrighty then. Puzzle has been solved.
Yeah, this gentleman, he had incorrectly put the wrong address on the return or moved or something to that effect. All right, so, ooh, here's something I haven't seen for a bit. All right, why don't you do the close-up?
We will go to close-up.
So here we have the Stinkweed Imp. Got a play set. And then we've got a play set. No, not quite play set. All right, we got quite a few cool ones here. All right. Let's move this down.
So we have another question.
Okay, shoot.
So this is from, get their names here. This is from Liza and Nora.
Mm-hmm.
They would like to know, how long have you been drawing?
Well, So as far as my first published piece, where I actually got in a newspaper and my artwork was published and in a magazine, was 1976, the bicentennial year. And the illustrations or the portraits were of John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and some other old school patriot, because it was the bicentennial year, the year our country was 200 years old. And so I did that artwork, and I got some attention from the local news media because of what they thought it looked like, how well it came out, and they said, hey, we need to interview this guy. So 1976 was my first published pieces. After that, I started doing portraits pretty soon after that, like 77, 78, all the way through to about 82. So everything at that point was a lot of religious art, a lot of portraiture, government portrait people, things like that. And then by 1982, I started doing automotive airbrush mural. So it's been 42 years of doing automotive airbrush, and well, let me think here. In 2 more years, it'll be 50 years. That's the easiest way to say that I've been professionally, as in like it wasn't just a kid doodling, it was someone that really wanted to do art and do it as a profession. And I would say, since I have the published articles and my very specific words where I was quoted by the journalist saying, this is, I've always drawn and I guess I always will, this is what I want to do for my profession. So there you go. So I'm 48 years, but 50 years in 2 more years. That's crazy when I think about it. And as far as in the gaming industry, doing art like this since basically 1992. I started doing some children books in the 80s, late 80s, but not really big success on it. And it wasn't until about 92. So that puts me at what, 30, how many years is that?
I was reading and not listening.
It was like 38?
My apologies.
No, it's 32 years ago. Yeah. 92 to now is 32 years. So 32 years in the gaming industry. And this is the Life Death card, and it's a foil version. So I'm the first to get this. These are 2 different artists. This one's mine. This one's Anthony Waters. And what I always do is always say, hi, Ant. And he always, when he gets a card first, he always says, hi, Ed. And inevitably, when he gets the card, even if I've signed it first, he still says, hi, Ed, back to me. We've been doing this for decades.
Is it just me, or do they look tinier in that?
They are.
Why are they tinier on that one?
Because they can't fit. There you go. All right, so we have another pack here. And of course, we have the classic 7th edition Birds of Paradise.
I don't know if we were going to be a little further back, or if you're comfortable with where we're at with that close-up.
Is that not good?
I think it's not too bad.
Well, I don't. Okay. Do I need to get closer?
No, you don't want to be closer. This is Providence, not
The Beast Token. Which is kind of like, I've always, when I was doing this, I was thinking like alien predator bull, like, you know, like a bull. And that was my mindset, so
He's very cool.
That was wild. Now we have a Chronicles version of the Nicole Bolasio. Ooh, the New Zealand Swamp.
Our watchers here, Liza and Nora, are adorable. So Liza had asked if we were just friends, you and I, or if we were married. So Nora said that we were married.
That's great. Hey, she doesn't know, you know.
We're so cute together.
Aww.
Look, we're cute.
That's awesome.
We haven't been cute in a long time.
Yeah, we haven't been cute in a long time. But we thank you very much for that. That's very sweet. There's Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji.
A volcano. Watch out, it's going to erupt.
And
Island Hong Kong.
That Mount Fuji does really well as an artist print.
We're almost sold out. We have 20 left. That's it. And we'll be done with the series. Then they're going to go through the roof because nobody else will have them. Canvases will be the only thing that's left. All right, so there we have the entire collection for this individual, all set, completed. Go ahead and switch to the big screen.
All right. We are on the big screen.
So we got those in that one.
So Liza asked me what my favorite song is, and I would probably also have to copy what Ed said. The latest one that our daughter just put out, DestinyBeardMusic.com. She just did the Every Night is Halloween. That's on Bandcamp. That one, I think, though, as far as like her stuff goes, my favorite's the one she did last year. And I'm going to draw a blank on the name now.
I know, I can't.
And now you're going to draw a blank because I did it to you. That's like that weird Mandela effect or something.
So yes, she has
The Haunting is Over.
The Haunting is Over. That's just kick butt.
That's kick
Look up
butt.
The Haunting is Over. Destiny Beard, Destini, and you'll find the video of it. It is kick butt.
Yeah.
Powerful, in the
Yeah.
graveyard, so cool.
Yeah.
That is a video and a song that's all about breaking free from all the people and things that hold you back. And it's really an interesting message within the haunted Halloween feel.
Yep.
So there's that. But yeah, a lot of her Dark Masquerade, when she did...
Yeah,
so
Dark, yeah.
Destiny sang with Midnight Syndicate, very popular group for 30 years or more, 35 years now. Those guys did a couple of albums with Destiny. She was the singer on. And one was The Dark Masquerade, and the other one was A Time Forgotten. The Dark Masquerade was all about a vampire.
Well, yes.
Well, it's
A young lady being wooed by a vampire.
Yes, so in this colony of vampires in this kind of New Orleans, very Victorian-style mansion houses, there was this masquerade ball going on, and she was swooned in through the mirror. She came into their world. And the other one is The A Time Forgotten, which takes place at the turn of the century, like 1890 to 1901. Old hotel that caught on fire. The souls were trapped. And it's a story about how this young woman, who is a journalist now in current time, goes back to the hotel, and she realizes that her soul had been there before and had been in love with the malevolent power who had died in that hotel with her at the time. But he is keeping all of the souls trapped. He got taken over by evil, and she's trying to set him free. It's really cool. The whole entire album is a story. So that's called A Time Forgotten. So those are the two things I would say I'm most likely into. Other than that, the classic Halloween stuff, I mean...
not even necessarily Halloween. Other than that, I am, a huge Pat Benatar fan. So
Sure.
That's my thing. That's my age range.
But she didn't do any Halloween stuff, did she?
No. No.
I would say Alice Cooper for Halloween stuff. I mean, he's Mr. Theatrical. Yeah.
True. True.
Okay. So
Okay.
This has got everything back in it. You just need to seal
I
that.
will seal that.
Okay.
And then this one came with a note
Okay.
from Ben, who said, "Thank you for doing this."
Oh, thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay.
Are you ready for your close-up? Sir?
I am ready for the close-up.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh, some really good cards in here. Oh! This is a common mistake. I did not do Vavictis Asmati. It was not when we had the assignments rolling in on the fax machine. They said pick the next 10, and guess what? This was number 11, so it wasn't one I got. So, anyways, I'll put that aside. I did 4 of the 5 Elder Dragons.
They were so excited that you were signing, they just wanted to send you whatever they had. Sign this.
Here we are, back to Ication Javelineer. I keep calling it Ication Infantry. I did that card in this set as well, but this is the Javelineer. right, look at these beautiful ones. Arcady Sabbath Classic Legends. Oh, here we go. Our Palladium Ores. Chromium, the mechanical Mechad Dragon. And the Bolas in his library.
That Bolas, though. The Nikki
Ah, Time Spiral Foily. It's amazing though. There's 125 cards, and I keep seeing the same ones. I'm just not seeing any of all those other cards because they didn't get play. And here we have.
Like, what about like Ghastly Remains?
I was just thinking him, or Fenstalker. Yeah, nothing.
You know who I never see?
What?
Now, is she in this Lucrezia?
I do see her occasionally.
Do you?
Yeah,
Wasn't she in
a legend.
Legends?
Yeah, she is a legend actually. She's one of the legends.
Come on, guys. Where's your Lucrezias? Of course, last time we had people that had Tolkien cards and Dragonstorm cards. So cool to see something else.
And naturally, the Birds of Paradise. Well, you know what it is? They have a limited amount of cards for me to sign, and out of the 100 and something, they got to pick, and they usually pick the most popular ones. So,
yeah,
that's what's happening. All right, that takes care of that. Switch to the big.
All right, we are switching to the scene. Nora is asking if you are all set for SEMA.
Not quite. Getting close. I will tell you this. The van looks great. The orange crate, which is the 1974 Dodge Maxi van, painted in pirate themes. The portraits of the owners, including their dog Bandit, is the Pirate King. But the murals are all set. Everything has looked good. The vehicle is being detailed right now. They put the front visor on the window, so that looks great. And it's getting ready to be picked up next Wednesday, is my understanding. So it's going to arrive a day or two early. The owners are going to be there in Las Vegas, I think Wednesday or Tuesday of the following, not next week, but the week after. So they're getting there early because they want to go to a couple of other events that are in Vegas at the time. So everything's good with that. We've got the T-shirts that I made, which includes yours, Nora. We just went there yesterday. We love what they did. We saw the proof. They did a one-up just to make sure everything color looked good, and it looks great. So that's done. So I've got that. I've got the hidden object cipher or rules so that you can go around the van because there's over 100 hidden things. And if you find them all, it will actually show you on the map that's on the back two doors. It'll explain to you what a word is. And so you have to find all the hidden objects, find the correct amount, associate that with the letter and word on a phrase. And you don't know what the phrase is, you just know the words. And then you have to put the words in order on the back of the map of the van, that big map of Florida from 1761. And that, at the end of your search, when you've gotten all the hidden objects and you figured out how much each one is, equates to, it basically spells out a phrase, a short kind of a rhyme phrase. So it's really a very interactive van. It's wicked cool. So I've got the copies of those so that people can go around and try to figure them out and follow the rules on it's called a quest. So we have the Orange Crate Quest. So everything's good there. Of course, Destiny and Dustin are still at the Ohio Renaissance Festival. They're working it today, right now, and probably finishing up.
Yep.
And then there'll be tomorrow, and then there'll be one more weekend. So they're going to be working right up until the week of. They'll be coming back home Tuesday night. Then we'll all pack up and get on the plane Thursday night. So we're boom, boom, boom. But yeah, Destiny has to get her stuff together. We got to pack, of course, the usual. But as far as all the stuff that I'm bringing, yeah, I have everything for the van. I'll have the T-shirts. I'm going to probably mail the T-shirts to the hotel. I do have to have posters and prints for another show event that I'm going to be going to while I'm there. So Saturday, that's the load-in for the van at 10 o'clock in the morning, Saturday. So we will bring the van in, get it parked, and then I and Destiny will head over to the MGM Grand Hotel, where I will be at SorceryCon. And this is actually their second SorceryCon.
Oh, nice.
So the first one was in Washington State. This is the second one. So, I'll be at SorceryCon. It's kind of like a surprise guest. I've been invited. So we're going to go there. I understand that they're going to talk a little more about my Dragon Lord mini set. And I mean, it was just a coincidence that SorceryCon happens to be in Vegas, only 3 miles away from where I'm going to be at the convention center at the same weekend. So when the owner found that out, he's like, "You got to come up. You know, we got to make this work." And so they did. So I will be there with Destiny. So we'll be leaving you guys Saturday late afternoon through the evening, and we'll see you again on Sunday. We'll be seeing you guys again on Sunday. So that's the plan that Destiny and I have once we get there. Then after Sunday, you know, from Sunday on, we're dedicated completely to just being at the event. We'll help you guys out with your booth and start meeting and greeting different people. I've got to get got to get the badges all connected to everybody, because I have a lot of the badges for a lot of our group. So yeah, SEMA 2024. Finally, we're going to get this van, the Orange Crate, finally to show. Yep. You know, and it's so exciting for the owners and the people that have been following for 4 years this van since I created the airbrush murals, wanting to see it in person and being able to get to SEMA. So of course we're the featured vehicle of her dad's, you know, ACC Performance, Boss Hog Talking Her. So we're very proud and happy to be a part of that family. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. And Destiny's first time ever going to SEMA. Yep. You came with me in 2018. Yes. When we had the Dragon Lord van. Yep. George is always there.
Now he always gets there.
Yes. I'm going to have another bite of cookie, and then we're going to do one more of these envelopes, and we're going to go back to drawing.
Pack that one up and.
Yes.
Oh, don't forget Mr. Victus or whatever.
Yeah, the one that's not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed. You only gave me one of these? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put this, because this doesn't have any tape. But I feel like it should be secured a little better. Do we have any tape?
I don't here, but those that need
No,
tape,
we got
I'll
tape.
just.
We got tape.
Okay.
We got the green tape.
Excellent. Green.
Just don't want it sliding around there. There we go. Okay, there you go.
All right.
One more.
Take that envelope over there, that used one, just so you see everything off the side.
Garbage, you know?
I mean, like, we're not kidding you when we say the response to this was incredible. So yes, this has 2 hard cases and 2 envelopes, so I'm assuming the person wants us to basically put 1 hard case per envelope.
Okay.
To send that.
We'll do it. Alrighty.
Ah, Bill's on.
Bill Pewterbauer.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, Bill, baby. Welcome.
Bill. It's not Bill Nye, the science guy, but he can have a song.
So we have the Foily Plains, and we have the Swamp.
The swamp. Yeah, you're right. We keep seeing the same kinds of
It's
products.
it's based on what's popular right now, and what's also rare, and was difficult to get, and then to get me to sign even more difficult. And then we have this. Oh, it is another legend.
Oh, is he an original?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
some of the other ones as well.
Excellent.
Yes, yeah, he's in really good shape too.
Excellent.
Okay, I'll take care of that.
So while you're waiting for those to dry, I'll go back to scene. Nora says, "What's the next vehicle to SEMA?"
That's a good question.
Yeah.
So right now, we're kind of in a stalled time period because we're waiting to see when we're going to actually get a new garage built. Because in order for us to do anything full, like larger vehicles or even like the size of the van, we really do need to get it. a better garage. So we're kind of working on that right now, and so we'll see how springtime goes. I think we'll have an answer for that. So, but I mean, motorcycles and things like that we could do. I've had a couple of inquiries, 2 or 3 different people have asked, but they're big projects. And without a new garage, I feel like we want to really make sure we have the new garage first in place.
Yep.
So we're kind of in the in-between moment right now. We're just kind of waiting to see. So when I'm at SEMA, depending on what I get inquiries, how many people, what they want, and who's got a project that they're really serious about, I want to take those high-end, really elaborate ones, the real complex one. That's what I want to do. Because if we're going to film for the show, for the television show, for PowerTube TV, we love to have really cool stuff to do. I'm not going to just do simple flame jobs and stuff. So we'll wait and see. Right now, what I got is a lot of people wanting simple stuff, and I'm really more like, and I'm passing those jobs on to other airbrush artists who are like full time with doing that. They basically are a body shop that are doing airbrush on the side, where I'm strictly exclusive high end stuff. So we'll wait. We'll see what happens at SEMA. Maybe I'll get an inquiry for someone wanting something really nice. When you get to be my age and you've done it for so long, and you do command some top dollar, you get to be picky and choose what you like.
Yeah.
So I am gonna. I mean, every job I do, I want it to be a SEMA-worthy project. So that's kind of where we're waiting to see.
Yep. So what are we doing? Are we doing another?
Yeah.
And then maybe
One more, because this was a small one.
what movie?
Alrighty, so a little envelope. Huh? See, now this guy did it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Okay, there is 2. They just need to be sealed.
All right.
What do we got? Nice stack here. Okay. Ooh, where we go? All right, Ed, thanks again for doing this charity signing. And let me just open this up because it's a big one. Okay. For doing this charity signing and the wonderful art you do and have contributed to the game, as you're gathering. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That was very kind words. Okay, so we got a pretty good size stack here. I'm going to break this up into a variety. Oh! We just got through saying we haven't seen a lot of our alternative, not as common or popular cards. We're going to get, it's in this stack. Wait, you'll see.
All right.
So here we have the Arcadia Sabbath. Of course, we have
another token.
Another Beast token.
That's 3 so far. We just got done saying you haven't signed any on this.
Well, we hadn't, but now we
There we
have.
go.
The birds.
The bop.
Are we on close up?
Yep.
Okay. Like this one, Castle.
Ooh, neat.
And look at this.
Oh my gosh, did we?
A foily Katerian Brute.
I can't even believe
Kater-
there's a foily of that.
Katerin, I should say. Katerin. Chronicle version of Chromium. Korean Forest. Okay. And we see the ground seal. This is from Odyssey. Was the set. We have Island Hong Kong. Oh, there we go. This, when everyone says, so what was their least interesting or otherwise? There it is, guys. Jungle Barrier. It has to be. I mean, it's basically a bunch of vines with tentacles. But let's be honest, this is boring. It's a bunch of swamp vines. Yeah.
But it's a creature.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like it's a living plant. And it's a wall. Oh, look.
And here we are. There's the
Remember I
little
told you?
rabbit.
He always says hi. He says, hi there, Ed.
So Liza's saying she actually has the Earth Dragon in Elf, I think we mean Fairy, license plate. The one that you have, the green dragon
Oh, yes.
with the druid, the forest guardian, and
The Green Man Dragon.
Yep.
The Mind's Eye. Now, they really color alternated this. This doesn't look anything like the original. In fact, you know what? Hang on, guys, because guess what? I'm going to show the original painting of this. I happen to have it because it's my wife's, and it's in her bedroom, and I know exactly where it is. And we're going to grab it, and we're going to show you.
We're just going to go back to scene so that you can see that George is still here, very hard at work, holding up that chair.
Literally, this is the original painting. There is the original painting, guys. I can't, just literally just happen to have it. Look, there it is. Notice what it originally was called, Eye of Avarice. That's the original information that Magic Wizards of the Coast gave us. But yeah, so now take a look at that. See all the nice flesh colors in between and the bright vibrancy? And then look at that. They made her face green.
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah. But anyways, she actually looks like this. And this always had a slight kind of feel of Cher. You know the singer Cher?
Yep.
There was always this overtone of Cher. We used to say, God, it looks kind of like Cher.
I know, everybody said that when it first came out. They're like, oh, that's the Cher card.
But yes, that is the original painting. I just happen to have it. I'm like, I just saw it. I was like, oh, okay.
My original painting. Mine.
It's never been. It's not been framed because we have so much work in our house to do.
Yes.
Our walls that just need to be painted, everything else. So it's been kept in the Mylar. All right. Mount Fuji. And this one is done by our son. This is the Omnivoice Jazzy Jam.
Now Liza is asking, what's our favorite scary movie? What's yours, Ed?
Oh.
Do you have a favorite scary movie?
Man. Yes, I do. Something Wicked This Way Comes.
No, I can't think. Now I need to come up with something else.
Yes, you do.
I definitely like the Conjuring series. Love those. Those are good.
Come on, guys. All right, so talk to us, guys. We're in the Halloween spirit. What are your favorite Halloween movies?
First one to say Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm booting you off the street. I'm just saying.
You mean Freddy Krueger?
Oh my gosh.
Your favorite character?
No.
That I have forever tortured you by taking pictures of me with
Yes. He
at
has.
conventions
He
whenever there's
seriously
a.
has. You know, they even did
I
something.
photobomb her with it
Oh
constantly.
my gosh, they did something to me once, you guys. Cannot believe this. So, we were at the Pittsburgh Comic Con, and I had just come back from the ladies' room, and they were like, oh, someone called your phone while you were away, so you should probably check your phone. And I was like, oh, okay. So I hit the thing, opened the screen, and there, up front and personal, is a big old picture of Freddy Krueger with Ed.
Yeah, we changed her background
Changed
photo.
my phone, put the picture in there, and then I threatened all of their lives.
So she knows my I'm not very happy about being in the water with orca, with killer whales.
Yeah.
So she sends me pictures of killer
Yeah,
whales.
so every time he hits me with a Freddy Krueger, he gets an orca.
Yeah. We have this constant back and
Yeah.
forth.
No, it's just, I have watched every kind of horror movie. I really like the spooky, scary ones more than the gory. I don't like the gory stuff. I think I'm just not a fan of that. But there was just something about The Nightmare on Elm Street, the Freddy Krueger. Nope, that did it for me. I was like, no, that was terrifying.
Well, the whole concept of if you fall asleep, he's got you.
Yep.
And you're going to be sucked into the mattress and everything else.
Yep.
Wasn't that actor? Wasn't that Johnny Depp?
No, Johnny Depp was in the first one.
Okay, he wasn't the one that got sucked into the mattress?
Oh, yeah.
I
I don't know what it was. Yeah.
All right, switch to the big screen.
Scene. Yes. So there you go. What is the favorite character in a horror movie? Wow, I don't... No, David, nobody needs to get me a Robert Englund anything. No. I swear, David, I know where you live. I know. That actually happened to us.
The torture is real.
That actually happened to us. I was probably a little bit louder than I thought because we were on a hayride. And somebody, like, you know how they have the chainsaws, but they don't have the chains on them anymore. So this character comes up on...
One more.
Okay. So I didn't even open anybody. Here I am. Like, I should...
This is garbage, right?
I'm fired.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where do you put the garbage?
Over here. I'm fired. What was it doing? I'll finish my story in just a moment. There we go. All right. Next up. Bold. There we go. I like this color. There we go.
Blue.
So, yeah. So, blame David. Yes. So we were on this hayride, and doesn't this character come on to the hayride, someone dressed as the Freddy Krueger? And I leaned over to my sister-in-law, thought I was whispering, and I said, I'm okay that guy does not come anywhere near me.
Switch.
And we're going to switch. That's up. And I believe he must have heard me because that is exactly what he did. He beelined right over to me and I was done. That was it. I was ready to be off that hayride. I just kept telling him, very good, you've done your job, we're fine, we're set, goodbye, go away.
Which translates to a scare actor as do more, do more, do more.
So let's see, we have some answers. So Dean likes Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Oh, classics.
And also, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Naturally, the ultimate tradition.
Yes.
I got a rock.
I got a rock. And Liza's favorite horror movie character is Tara from Scream 6. No, and she just said, have you seen any of the Scream movies? Nope. That was just not, I don't know, my thing. Or I was too busy, or I don't know.
Wasn't that part of the hack and slash movement of kind of horror stuff?
Sort of.
All right, here we go again. Now I get to do this first for him. I'm going to say hi, Aunt.
Yep. So no, I really just like the ones, like if it's ghostly, if it's like I loved the oh god, what is it? Was Damien was the character?
Omen.
Omen. I like the Omen.
Yeah, the Omen was great.
I liked the
Amityville Horror was
Amityville
pretty
Horror,
decent.
I
I love
didn't
the
mind
ghost ones. Oh, what's the one with the Victorian woman? The lady in the dark, black lady in the dark.
Lady in Gray.
One color. It's a lady in black, I think.
Harry Potter guy. Harry Potter guy's in it. Shall I go to scene? Because they're just looking in blank. Oh, you're going to show them something?
So that's it. We're done. Let's go ahead and switch.
All right. What is that? Not Lady in White. Is it Lady in White?
I think it's Lady in Black.
All right, David, help us out. Or it's going to be Blame It on David.
Well, that was kind of cool.
David.
Any of those kinds of, especially with the omens and the whole
I
concept
like the
of
spooky
possession.
where you're like on the edge of your seat, scared, not like oh, Bill Pewterbar, Texas Chainsaw. Right. So says the man who lives next to a cemetery.
Yeah. Quiet. Well, they've already been taken care of. They're not going to bother.
Yes, Liza. Daniel Radcliffe. Yes. The Harry Potter guy.
Yeah. But as far as cartoons are concerned, I mean, Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Come on, Scooby-Doo.
You gotta do the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
It's not Halloween without Scooby-Doo.
No. And then you had the singers. Oh, I have to find them.
Oh, the Hex Girls.
Yeah, X-Girls.
Yeah.
And then, well, in true honor of Destiny and Dustin, we're not with us at the moment. You have to say boo to
Nightmare
you.
Before Christmas. Oh,
No.
whoa.
Winnie
Yes.
the Pooh, boo to
Winnie
you.
the Pooh, boo to you too.
Yes.
Yes.
See?
Yeah, you gotta have the 100 Acre Woods and the
Oh, yeah.
and the Pumpkin Patch
Oh, yeah.
and Rabbit and Owl
Yep.
and Tigger, woo-hoo, you know, kind of thing.
Yep.
See that? That's what I'm talking about, George.
Right now,
I mean,
George is so disgusted.
You know, and the
with us.
winds coming through.
Oh, yeah. And then that wheelbarrow going
Oh yeah, the wheelbarrow.
up the hill.
Or was it
just,
a coal car? I don't. It was a wheelbarrow or coal car. I don't know.
I think it was a wheelbarrow, and it just barely touches Rabbit, and he screams, and our kids die laughing since they were 5. And
You guys
until now,
got to check
they
it
still
out.
do.
Check out Boo to You too. Of course.
Boo to You.
It's really difficult
Boo
to
to
get
You.
it. It's been so many long.
I think
times.
you can see it on YouTube.
Yes, and it's Piglet. Piglet, of course, is stuck in the whatever it is, wheelbarrow coal car, and it goes all the way up to the top, and then he gets bumped, and then he screams. It's hilarious.
Yep.
All right, so this is garbage as well.
All right.
All right, so let's get back to artwork here.
We also, Ian has just joined us.
Ian!
So Ian.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, once again, you got to pick a card, any card.
Okay.
George,
But
sorry.
now, this time, we got to go under 14 minutes.
I know, this has got to be a quick
You
one.
gotta go under 14. So, I don't know if you can beat the 5 minutes in 6 seconds.
I can, but it's going to lack detail, and it's a question is, do we want to compromise that? A 5 minutes, 6 seconds is really great. Let's find out.
Okay. And... Oh, I almost grabbed 2. You almost had to... No! Seriously?
Oh, come on.
What are the chances?
No.
Not
No.
Redo.
No, we just did that.
Redo.
Okay.
This way. What is going on?
Hold on a minute.
Redo.
I think I got...
Redo.
What I need to do is remove the cards we just
Remove
picked. All right. I'm going to remove the ones we've already done. That
I
way,
couldn't have
we
done
actually
that
get...
if I tried.
Yeah, see, this way we get ones that we didn't have. Okay.
Because I stink at gambling, so I couldn't have
All
done
right,
it if I
go
tried.
ahead. These are
Okay.
all different.
Boom! Oh, I love him.
Oh,
the owl boy.
Owl. Ooh.
Where's the taser, David says? David.
Okay.
Daedra.
Owl.
Daedra. Dagger.
All right.
What makes a marriage go strong year after year? Threatening to... No.
Go ahead and switch.
Okay. What's up?
There it is. Speaking of Harry Potter Hedwig look.
Oh, there we go. David Naramore helped us out. The woman in black.
That's
We're
it.
all around the colors. Gray.
I said lady in black. Lady in Black is more like the female version of Johnny Cash. That's kind of where that was just not.
That's... But
Okay.
Lady in Black is the same thing as the Lady in Red, only someone turned the lights out. Just saying.
All right. Are you in close up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make
Did
sure I
you
have
move closer?
viable pens here.
Did you move the camera closer? And I just missed that?
Oh.
You did. I just saw it on the replay.
Okay.
All right. Because I was starting to think that maybe I had lost my mind. That is also possible. But
Okay.
all right.
Get that clock going.
Oh, that's right.
Get
And
the
then
timer.
You'll have to remind me to take pictures. All right. Are you ready?
Wait a minute. Do you have the camera?
All
There it is.
Yes.
Ready to go.
right. 3, 2, 1, go. So we were asked, what is our favorite dessert? Ian says that's such a good question because he has such a hard time choosing. Favorite dessert? Oh, that thing we had at the restaurant at the Yamato. That was really interesting and good, but I don't remember the name of it, so that won't help. I like cheesecake. Any kind of a cheesecake. David says when he needs to come up with something quickly, he usually says homemade snickerdoodle cookies.
That sounds great. Homemade snickerdoodle cookies.
Yep. Now Ian says brownies, chocolate lava cake with ice cream. Yeah. Now I just gained 20 pounds just from reading those comments. Liza's is homemade vanilla ice cream because she has an ice cream maker. Ooh. Dean likes cherry pie or cherry cheesecake. See, I like cheesecake. I'm not a cherry fan, but to foods. So Nora says, what is Ed drawing? Well, that's what we're finding out. It comes alive as he goes. He can never tell ahead of time. It's ancient Chinese secret. Perfect song to play as you're doing that.
Really is.
Just saying.
This is the Draco Corvus song.
Not that we can say any more than that.
Nope, we can't.
So here's a question for all of you in the chatty chat. What is everyone doing for Halloween? What are your plans for Halloween? I think I should make Dustin get all dressed up in like his hood and all that other stuff and creepy stuff, and we go stand on the street when the parade goes by. Bill, no plans other than getting out those chainsaws. Oh, they took a picture. I am just sitting here enjoying chatting, forgetting half my job. Hashtag blame David. Dean says nothing. I live in the woods and no one comes out here.
He bakes banana breads.
He bakes banana breads and put hexes
deep,
on them.
Yes, deep within the woods.
But Dean, that's like the perfect place to be spooky with your flamethrower. One of these days, I think we're going to surprise you, Dean. We're going to show up and say trick or treat at your door. If we're ever actually in the state. Oh, nice, Ian. Ian says they live in a small community. So his thing will be sitting by his fire pit, handing out full-size candy bars. Not this cheap stuff.
Geez, at the cost that they are now, like at $2 and change, you're going to be like spending a fortune. It's crazy the amount of money that you got to spend now.
Well, he did say it's a small community.
Chocolate. I mean, you know, it's
But
major
that's the
money.
cool house to go to.
Yes, it will.
Not these people that give out. All right, help me out with this, chat. Colored Tootsie Rolls. Ew. Like, who even gives those out? That's not cool. Now watch someone say that's their favorite. Blech. Blech.
All right, let's do some shadowing.
David will be staying home because it's rural and they don't get any trick-or-treaters. They get some for family and hype them up on sugar, which is absolutely the only way to go. What? I don't even understand what this is. We'll come back to that one. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, so Ian says it is crazy expensive, but there'll only be about 10 kids.
Oh, that's a very small, maybe, yeah.
So, fun fact, where we used to live years ago, we were right on the state line of 2 states. So our children could actually say that they went trick-or-treating in 2 different states on the same night.
Yep. And once again, this subject forces me to have to do hundreds of feathers, which is time
I know this was supposed to be a shorter one.
Yeah, well, time consuming, again, due to feathers.
You just do it to yourself.
Well, no, you pulled the card.
Well, maybe. Let's see. Nora is going to match with her brother and going to be a cowgirl, and he's going to be a cowboy. That's fun. But Liza, our cowgirl, is not going to be a cowgirl. It's confusing. But Liza's going to go trick-or-treating with some friends. Very good. Oh, I gotta take another picture. Gonna have to get out the taser. How are we doing on time? Aw.
Well, like I said, feathers.
Dean says, yeah, Dean's got my back. He says, Kelly, it doesn't matter what card you pulled. That's right.
All right, so there we have a fierce griffin.
Well, here comes the signature. We're going to have to hit stop on the timer.
Done.
Okay, stop. What do you think, Ed?
Same as the other one.
What?
12:15. I'd say 12:30.
Are you sure? Final answer?
12 minutes change, yeah.
10 minutes and 2 seconds.
Well, a little bit quicker, but still, the problem was, we had to do a raptor of sorts. So we went with a kind of like a rook griffin, if you will. So more of a rook griffin. Kind of a little bit feeling of like the Skeksis from Dark Crystal. A little bit of that going on.
Dark Crystal, best movie.
Okay, so there you have it.
All right.
All right, let me put that in a. Go ahead and do the big screen.
Scene. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. we've got a Griffin character, a noble but yet still sinister Griffin. So tonight we're definitely going to switch to the close-ups.
Alrighty.
Tonight we definitely have some of the more aggressive, angry-looking things. We'll do one more tonight after this, but yeah, we're building up a good collection here.
Lots of great giveaways.
All right, all giveaways, but you got to be a member of my Patreon to be able to do it.
Excellent.
All right, are we on the widescreen or is it still close?
We are now on the wide. I sort of jumped in there in between.
Okay.
I
All
gotta
right.
keep up.
I'm going to tell you what, we're going to pick this because this is the only one we haven't done yet. So
Okay.
this will be our next card instead of the Fire Dragon. What do you think? What do you think, man?
I'm telling you, sometimes he's just.
George is like, I have no comment.
He's just
No
such
comment.
a deadbeat.
Time for some cookies, guys. Take your cookie break, candy break, whatever it is. Going back to dark chocolate. I'll tell you, I thought dark chocolate was regular.
Excellent.
All right, so what's the next pack?
And here we go.
Okay.
I got rid of the outer one, so that's why you just have the inner. So I'm assuming they go back inside that.
He
then
wants us
inside
to put that in that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yipper doodles.
Okay, we'll do it.
My God, I'm actually seeing the bottom of this. Is it possible?
No, you're not. There's a lot of packs in there.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a letter in here. Let's see what we got. It's not a letter, it's just an account of what cards are in it. Well, whatever's in it is in this pack. So
Whatever's
we'll
in
open
it
the
is
pack
in it.
and we shall see. Okay. We are. This is why we do this all one at a time. We don't have more than one person on here. Just one at a time. So there's no chance of messing everything up, and you guys are witnessing it. So,
That's right.
here we have 3 packs. We'll start with one. Go ahead and hit the close-up.
Close up. I think you need to back up the camera a bit.
Okay.
We'll go back to scene while you.
Try it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Croesus's Catacombs.
Oh, I haven't seen that one in
That's kind of cool.
quite some time.
Can you see it or is it dark? No, you can see it.
Yeah.
All right.
No one would want my autographs because they're different. My signature is different every time. They would constantly have a problem trying to prove it was me. Because they'd be like, this is not the same signature. And it's like, well, it is. But, you know.
Yes, but we all keep our legal signatures as secretive as possible.
Mine are different every time.
That's not good when you sign your license or
I
your,
know.
you know,
It's the
last will and
weirdest thing.
testament different than you normally would any, you know. That's the one time you need to be able to clearly identify this is a consistent legal signature. I have a everyday signature, I have a artist signature, and then I have my legal signature, which I prefer to keep confidential.
No one will see. We got a great shout out from Ian. Ian says he has been a Patreon member for almost a year and a half.
Awesome!
He says it's totally worth it. Even the lowest tier has fun rewards, and the streams are always a good time. Highly recommend.
Thank you so much, Ian. Oh, by the way, what tier membership are you, Ian? Reason I ask is because a lot of you folks that have higher tiers are entitled after 1 year to getting your prints, your perks. So I just want to make sure you're caught up. I don't remember what tier you were at. Whether you're minion, whether you're wizard, warlord, whatever.
Well, now that you said warlock, now someone's going to want.
I know we need to make a tier for warlock. Warlock. We have the warlord. We have. I've forgotten the different names. We've had so many. I have to go onto my site and figure it out. Look at that, Rain of Tears. Yeah, race basically raining hot molten tar. It's all Mercadian Mask. Oh, White Knight. Don't see that very often.
Music go dark. I must go back to it.
Okay. Takes care of that pack.
Ian is a paladin.
Okay.
I'll go to see.
I'm fairly certain paladins are entitled to the prints. If you haven't gotten your mini
He said he got a print of Tiamat a while back.
Okay, so yeah, because you have to be a member 6 months to get it, and then so you're beginning your second year, and then you'll get it again. Okay, keep track of the 6 month. When you get to your 6 month mark this year, we'll be sending you some more prints.
David says he believes he signed up at the same time. He said if he's the second level, gets the website discount, but he always forgets to use it. Really, David? Hashtag blame David.
Make sure I know we see you guys in Tennessee and whatnot, so I think we always hook you up there to get whatever product you want, but just make sure you keep track of it. Okay. Good. Let's get these all together. Put these in the master pack. Okay. Stick Ben back in there. Don't need that.
Yep.
So back here.
Yep.
Did you notice that?
That was on somebody else's. Oh, see, now they're talking about their favorite suppers to make. You guys are making me hungry. It's enough out of you.
Okay, so here we have it.
Alright.
This has to just,
That goes in there.
yeah, we can get this seal here. And then we'll put this in there. Yeah, you can see it. I'll let you seal that. Although, is that? See, that's that gluey thing. That'll
Yeah,
never
we'll do
hold.
tape.
We're gonna have to tape that. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a nice little package. ShippingShieldUS.com. Oh my, will you look at that? That's kind of cool. It's a little sleeve that has some gold that goes around it.
Oh, that's neat.
Cute. Okay. Ooh, somebody's got some beast tokens. And finally, Acorn Harvest. Perfect time of year. Go ahead and switch to the close-up.
All right, close up.
All right, so we've got the beasts. We've got a bop. But look, we've got my squirrels. These are my drooling at the mouth, psychopathic squirrels, yeah.
So just the guys in the backyard.
Just the guys in the backyard. These are literally how our squirrels behave in the backyard. They crawl all over our doors and our screens, demanding peanuts. They demand peanuts. So, yeah. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit. Switch to the big one.
All right.
I feel like it's still too dark. You switched?
I am.
Okay, good. Okay.
Now they're just all talking about food. Y'all can't just do that. Unless you're here to make us food. It's a bit of a drive, but it's worth it.
Let's switch it now. See if that looks any better.
Back to close up. Ooh.
Is that any better? I think it's a little lighter.
A little lighter?
Yeah.
It is a little lighter.
Good, good, good. Okay. All right, let's sign this up. Yeah, again, Destiny really captured the feel of the kind of this in this music, a little bit of Stranger Things feel.
Yeah, it really does.
But it's her own unique soundtrack stuff. She does soundtracks for like podcasts and shows on television that are online, like talkbacks and things like that. But you guys gotta check out Every Night is Halloween. Look it up. Every Night is Halloween. Destiny Beard or Sam Haynes, Haynes, because he's the lead musician. It's his company, his album that they produced it on. Also, that song Every Night is Halloween. Okay, guys, Nora and your friends. Every Night is Halloween is also the main title track to the horror movie that has been. I guess is it about to be released? Is it Monday?
I believe so.
Yeah, and it's guess who the creator is? The creator of it is the actor from Scream. He's the guy who's the voice of Scream. The guy who calls in on the phone. That's what Destiny told me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's that actor.
Okay.
So talk about Scream. Well, he does his own shorts, horror shorts, and he did one in which Every Night is Halloween music that Destiny and Sam Haynes and Gary Bennett and Omni Voice put together. That's the title track on it. So it's pretty cool. He made an announcement about that.
I will check on that.
But yeah, he is.
I have it for emergency.
Oh, yeah.
Scene? Or you?
Yeah, scene is good.
Okay.
So yeah, I was thinking Scream. Why does that sound familiar? Oh yeah, it's because the voice actor that did the voice. So that's pretty cool. All right, stick this back in here, and the return envelope.
All right.
And I'll take another one.
All right.
Yeah, Destiny made a post on it because he posted it. The actor that does the horror shorts. That's a hard word to say. Horror shorts. I don't know how short the movie is, but it's whatever short is considered. But yeah, so this was the title track for it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll be able to find that in a moment. Answering a message meant to fail.
I have this squeaky chair. Speaking of vintage, 1974, guys, right here.
Oh, I'll have to put that label on there. So let me put it with this because I have the return envelope that needs its label stuck to it. I'll take that envelope over there. That is done.
Yeah, it's garbage. Oh, it's a big one. Okay. Kyle did a Pink Panther thank you. He drew a picture of a Pink Panther on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and put the close-up on. Actually, I don't think you can see it, guys, but it's right there. It's a little Pink Panther.
Oh, yeah, you can. So David's saying the Legend of Sayer Hicks. Yeah, I know that that's something that they showed. I wasn't sure that that was the actual one. I haven't had a chance to go on. So.
All right, we got some really good stuff here. Oh, one we have not seen, not even yesterday, or the last time we were on it. Cool. All right, switch to close-up.
I was there.
All right, then. Once again, a foily Croesus Catacombs. Kind of cool. We've got some Chronicle boluses. We got Legends. And we've got Rogar of Catakeep. Cool Rogar and his fat chubby belly sitting there on his throne. Kobold.
Yeah, so David says it's been up on YouTube for about a week. I definitely missed the fact that that was the actual movie, so we'll have to check it out.
So it's the Legend of Sayer what?
Hicks. Hicks.
Okay.
Sayer Hicks.
That's pretty cool. And we were also talking about how we didn't see Princess Lucrezia. Look at that.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, you look at this. Gold-bordered birds of paradise from the Worlds in Sydney, Australia, August 2002. Playing set of it. That's pretty cool. This is a 22-year-old card. That's when it blows your mind. The Crypt Sliver, otherwise known as Death Sliver when it was commissioned. Just like Mind's Eye was Eye of Avarice when it was commissioned. We changed the name. Oh, haven't seen much of this one. Verdant Succession. Getting a little comic book look in that one. It's kind of like a rock monster of the Thing. And once again, Acorn Harvest. Shakatog. Alrighty. Oh, Feral Zealot. We haven't seen that. Combat Medic. There he is. Icacian Infantry. Now this is going back to 1995.
That is definitely old school.
Mm-hmm. Icacian Money Changer. And the Javelineer. Next year it'll be 30 years old, these cards. It's 29 years old right now. Yep, this card is older than our sun.
That's crazy.
One year. Oh, Snuffleupagus.
If he was rotting.
Yes.
Not Snuffy.
Okay. Go ahead to the big screen.
Alrighty.
That takes care of those.
And I put his envelope, I put the return envelope label on his return envelope.
Very good, very good. Give that a second.
What a break!
So, who else do we have on?
One.
Anybody else new pop in?
No. No, they're all talking about their favorite foods, and Liza's cooking, and everybody's chit-chatting.
Wonderful.
It's all great.
Very good. Okay. We're going to do one more signing, decent size one if you got, and then we'll go to do the final artwork tonight. And then we're going to showcase a couple more products and get people to head on over to the website for that. There you go. Go ahead and seal that. This
Right.
is a Garbaggio.
I got a bundle.
That was garbage over there.
Got a bundle.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Yep, he included some extra stamps here. And we're definitely going to use it because I know there's no way that's enough stamps. So I'll let you go ahead and start that process.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh, Ian's heading off.
Ian, have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
He's having some yummy dinner made by his wife.
Excellent.
Oh, they're gonna go see if they can see the comet.
What comet?
There's a comet flying over.
Really?
Yes.
Are we in the atmosphere?
I don't know. I'll ask David to find out. David's our point person. David, you have to let us know.
All right, close up.
Close up. Oh.
Ground seal. Island, Hong Kong. Okay, what's the next pack? All right. As far as horror series or television shows or haunted ones, I used to love, well, obviously there's the X-Files, but I think that's more sci-fi. But the Night Stalker.
Oh yeah, Night Star was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we liked Friday the 13th.
The series. Yes.
And that was from
Canada. Yeah, it was out of Canada. Does anyone else remember the early to mid 90s Friday the 13th, the series, where they would go out and they would try to collect cursed artifacts? That was cool. Then, of course, Forever Night, which was another one from Canada, a vampire detective. Most recently, and we still kind of watch it. We've been binge watching it. After we're done with the show, our show here, we usually binge watch while we eat our dinner. The Grimm. We love the show Grimm. I guess, though, we're watching stuff that's long time ago because we didn't watch it when it came out.
So no one give us spoilers.
They don't give us nothing. So we understand that it's no longer. They're not. Is that correct, Cal? They're not.
Yeah.
Like currently.
It's over.
Oh, okay.
But don't give us spoilers.
No. What year are we watching right now? Like 16,
Oh, God,
17?
I think so.
We are always, when it comes to TV, we're always about 10 years behind.
Yeah.
And it's all new to us.
Yeah, we love it.
Because 10 years ago, we were working our butt off for 100 hours a week or more. And didn't have the time to do it. Now we're only down to 80, so we have 20 hours,
Yeah, right. And 10 years from now,
We don't
we'll
sleep.
catch up with whatever's out now.
Right. Okay, switch to the big screen.
All right. So David says, no pressure, David. Because I told him to find out about the comet. It won't be back for another 80,000 years. So if we missed it, we missed it.
80,000?
He says it's supposedly viewable the best to the west,
Yeah, we're not in the west.
just above the horizon, about 30 to 60 minutes after sunset. So
Yeah, long gone. Long
we're out.
gone.
We're out.
Oh well.
We've missed it.
Not going to be.
Thanks, David.
Not for our 80,000.
I saw a bunch of people posting about it, but I did catch the Northern Lights though. The Aurora Borealis was here. It was just like so red, and it was hilarious because I had a neighbor that sent me a picture and said, "Look, this is right above our houses." And I went out and to the naked eye, it wasn't great. And then I put my camera up and took a picture from my camera, and I was like, "Oh, now that's cool." All right.
Okay, so let's talk about the products. First off, the art book. If you guys haven't picked it up, now is the time. I've got like 250 left, and that's it. So that was out of 5,000, I think it is. And we're getting ready next year to produce, finally, our new book. So this is the Enchanted Realm. Go ahead and switch to close-up.
And we're there.
So this is the Enchanted Realm. Each of the books will come autographed. Not that you can see it the way I've got this set up. Let me back up a little bit because it's a little bit close.
I switched to seeing so we don't shake everybody's world.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead, switch.
All right, there we go.
Yep. So here we have.
Perfect.
It's a lot. This is kind of neat because this is my early years. This is the first 25 years of my career, and it goes up to 2005. Forwards by Larry Elmore. Love this guy. He's a great guy. Some of my early drawings. Remember I told you about back in the day when I was, this goes way back, but there's like 1980, 1976, I think it was. So this is some of the stuff that was, and again, I did a lot of religious work, but that's going way back. But it shows you like the line work, the full sketch, and then the full painting. So you get a lot of anecdotal stuff. Let me skip around a little bit here. Hidden objects. Then there's myths and fae. Then you have, at this point, it was 12 years worth of artwork and magic and other card games. You can see the cool sketch and what they made me put my stinkweed looking like. And oh my God, he looks so much cooler in black and white. Before they told me, no, make his arms skinny, get rid of the details, and make him less muscular. I'm like, really? You just killed this. And there you have the original sketch, the fully painted. But yeah, so this is a really cool book, and it is also available on my website. Kelly, have you showcased that?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm sleeping on the switch here. Can't keep up.
And, all right, so why don't you go ahead and switch to the close-up.
Okay, you're moving.
Right?
All right.
So we have these two playmats. We have the Nickel Bolas from Ultra Pro, as well as this one. I am the only one in the world allowed to sell it because I'm paying the premium royalty to use my own artwork. Anyway, so these are Ultra Pro, the real deal playmats. They are available on my website as well. Go ahead and switch to the big screen.
All right, we are there.
Okay.
Just finished putting up the link to the art book.
All right, going back to the close-up.
Ready?
Yes.
All right.
And we got the Zippos. These are the autographed box series. Look how cool that one is. Dragon Forged. These are authentic collectible Zippos. The Harbinger of Fire. The Moon Song, Wolf and Dragon. These are also all available on my website, extremely limited. Only made about 100 of these. The Fire Fairy. By the way, that is a hand-signed. Then we have The Sick Wizard, The Wizard's Emissary. The Winter Spirit. And there you go. So there you have some other products. Great gifts for Christmas. I don't know if you guys have considered supporting local small artisans and business, but guess what? That's what I am. That's what we are. And here's a way you can get some really cool, unique, we're talking ultra rare, like under 200, like 125 or whatever the heck we've made so far in the last 3 years. So super, super rare. One last thing before I go to do the next drawing. The tumbler.
The tumbler.
Tumbler.
Now, if you get it, you have to say like you're drinking your coffee.
Your coffee.
In your tumbler.
You got to drink the coffee in the tumbler. Now, you can have the hot coffee, and the hot coffee will last you 12 hours. But if you have the cold coffee, that actually lasts you 24 hours. This is incredible stuff, guys. And when you order the coffee, you got to make sure you say extra, extra, because that's what they do in New England when they order Dunkin' Donuts.
That's right.
All right. So, why don't we switch to the close-up?
Alrighty.
Look at this beauty. We're talking top of the line, stainless steel, copper infused, that's what causes the hot to stay hot and the cold to stay cold. I'm talking, it's 24 hours all day long. And the best part, screw-on lid. Yeah. Screw-on lid. Very durable, with a rubber seal, and extremely durable hard plastic. So there you go, stainless, ceramic, painted. We have the Dark Wizard, otherwise the Odin Wizard, Undead, or Ponderers, along with the Wizard Emissary. So this is it. You want to get this for your collectible, your guy that's into the person that's into the wizards and that's really into the old classic, vintage look stuff. This is the tumbler for you. And again, it's a perfect functional utilitarian product for Christmas or anywhere. So it comes in this wonderful sock to keep it protected from any scratches, and then it goes back into the box. This is, by the way, manufactured here in the United States in Indiana, PA. That's where they're printed. So there you go. $29.99. All right, that's enough for the promotional segment of our show. George, how you doing over there, buddy? Doing good? All right.
I think he fell asleep.
No, you there's a certain look that George has when he goes to sleep. It's not the look. No. That's not the look.
Okay.
All right. So, one more drawing, and then we move on to the final. We'll do like 2 or 3 more packs, and we'll end
Signatures.
We'll finish the night after that.
We'll
All right.
have to do another stream.
Oh yeah.
So there are
oh
so
no,
many
we will. We will.
signatures.
All right. So let me do the zoom in here.
Oh, wait. We'll go back to see. Sorry.
That should be, I don't know. Let me get a little closer here. All right, let me adjust this.
I switched too quickly. None of you saw that. It was just a flicker.
Okay. That's for you to take pictures.
Ah.
All right, so the only thing we got to deal with
What do you gotta deal with?
is got to adjust it a little bit. There we go. There we go. How does that look on the close-up?
Excellent.
Okay, good.
I don't know why I felt the need to emphasize that so much.
It's the Artist Series NBA Junior, Series 1, the Lava and Fire Dragon. So we're going to do a dragon here. All right, now this one we're going to probably do another. We're going to try to go fast on this one. This is not going to be as complicated.
So it's going to be under?
This is going to be fast.
All right, so...
But it can't be sloppy.
I need my timer.
It's got to be fast, but it's got to be good.
No pressure.
All right. Hit it when you're ready. Tell me.
3, 2, 1, go.
You better get going on the picture.
I know. We're taking bets on how much time. Not like bets with money, but just throwing out how much time they think.
Are you doing a bookie?
I'm bookieing. Yo, bigs. It's amazing how you can make different ones each time. Like, nobody looks the same.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh. Why? Oh my god.
I've been done. You
Holy
just
cow.
wasted 3 seconds.
I did not.
Yeah, you did. If you didn't stop it when I said it, that was 3 seconds. What did you stop it at? Did you
Alright.
stop it when I said it or after?
When you said the word stop, I hit stop, but I wasn't sure what you were saying it to. Because I was trying to look at their
But did you
comments.
stop it exactly?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You weren't delayed even a second or two?
No.
All right. Well, what do I have?
2 minutes and 56 seconds.
Yeah, baby! World time record right there! Boom! Under 3 minutes! Woo!
Woo!
Now, again, very simple. But that's about as simple and as fast as you're going to get from me. There you go. All right.
So, David was the closest, because he said 4 minutes. Everybody else was
Oh,
like,
I destroyed your record of 4 minutes.
He says,
Just-
bah, cheating. He says, bah, cheating.
Hey, you
the
guys,
record.
you know, hey, you always say, oh, no, you can't do it, you can't do it. He won't put it down. He won't put it down. He'll continue to add detail. You know, he'll continue to add detail. Like what I'm about to do right now, like stuff like this.
Oh, see, now you are cheating.
Oh, no. What is,
Cheater.
oh, no, look,
Cheater.
he's drooling. Oh, no.
I'm hitting resume.
Oh, no.
I'm hitting resume.
Wait, oh, my God, then there's more detail going in here. Oh, no, no.
I can resume. I'm so glad I didn't reset
Oh, look at that. Oh, no, what is he doing now? He's putting even, oh, look, he's doing the little fine scales.
this.
Oh,
Makes
no.
more sense.
Oh,
He
no.
was about ready to faint.
I love
Alright.
you. I love you guys.
I literally hit.
That made it 3 minutes. There
I
you go.
literally hit
Yeah,
resume.
you didn't hit it at all.
I did. Now it's 3 minutes and 17
No, it
seconds.
was not. It was not.
3 minutes
I didn't
and
even
17
do. I didn't even do 10
That's it.
seconds.
That's
Don't
it.
even give me that crap.
That's it. Get this chair. Get this chair over
George,
here.
help me!
Look up.
George, help me! Help me!
3
She's full of it. She said it was 2
17.
minutes 50. What was it? 2:56.
Yes. It took.
Then I added addition. What would be 10 seconds?
Well.
Ah, you're 10 seconds off.
It's like
You're
20
10
seconds.
off.
No. Things are getting violent here in the studio.
All right, let me put in a. There you go. So there you go. The fastest of all time, right there. 2 minutes 56 seconds with an additional 10 or so seconds of detail. A few other scales added in after the fact.
Still, I think Dean has fainted. I've not heard from him yet again. So that's Dean somewhere.
Did someone do the mic drop?
Somewhere.
All right, there you go.
Dean's just like, I can't even believe this.
I'll never do it again. Never.
That's
It'll
it.
never happen again. You've seen it here live. Alrighty. So let's finish off with a few more card packs,
All right.
and then that's it for that. We'll close up the stream. I feel like right now, again, I have no idea what time it is, but I feel like we've been doing this for about 2 hours and 35 seconds. Am I right? 35 seconds. 2 hours 35 minutes. Maybe 2:20. 2 hours 20 minutes.
How do you do that?
No, seriously. Am I at that?
It's
between-
7:28.
There you go.
You,
2 minutes. I said
That is so
2.5
weird.
hours. I was 3 minutes off.
you can't remember anything.
I don't know how I do. No, how, guys, you know, is this happened repeatedly. Nothing in this room. There is no. She would have ratted me out if there was.
Yes, I would have.
I don't know how I do it. I mean, this is my idiot savantism. I have like this internal clock thing going on, but it doesn't have dates in it. It only has hours, and it doesn't know day or night.
Or days of the
Or
month.
days of the month.
Or what month?
Days of the week. What month? And I don't even know 3/4 of the time. Like I miss. What is the months I miss? Is it?
April, May.
It's usually
It's
April.
either
and May.
April or it's not so much May. You just don't know when May is coming.
Right. I just don't.
we'll be in February. He's like, my God, you guys, we gotta get ready. May's coming.
Yeah, that's what it is, because I forget about March. March is the
April.
non-existent month. If someone said to me, what is the least prevalent month that is in your life every year? It's March. And I think the reason is because for years when we went to Florida to the Renaissance fairs, it was always, we left the second week of January, and the last show ended like the last week of February. So March was literally packing up and driving back home, getting ready and set to leave the first week of April. So the entire month of March was spent driving back home and then leaving to go to another show. So it's the travel month. It's the weirdest thing.
And you know what's funny? March he was in Florida the whole month, and he drove in April.
That's when they changed the dates. That was not typical. See, now you can tell we're married. For 35 years.
How cute is that, right?
34 years? 34 years, whatever. See, again, I don't even know about that. All right, another bite of chocolate chip cookie.
Dean had actually stepped away for those seconds when you were adding detail.
Oh, man, it was all for you, Dean. You'll have to go back and look at it.
And now you're going to have to remember March, because now David says he was born in March. So then according to you, he's non-existent.
No, I'm just driving.
All right.
All right, what do we got?
Onward. Get to work.
All right. All right.
Man, these are like from all
Oh,
over the
now we have a letter in here.
Oh. Don't read it out loud if he's saying anything nasty.
Oh, this is an interesting case. This is a telescoping. I like the telescoping. Very nice. All right. Thank you again for organizing this charity and signing for Ronald McDonald House. Interesting. He said the label should be valid until October 20th. Who ever heard of a limited time label?
Oh. I laugh, but that's not actually funny.
It doesn't say any date expiration on it. It's Pitney Bowes. Anyways, I think he's thinking because postage goes up. I don't know.
Oh, I think once you buy it ahead of time.
Yeah, you know, it's good forever. Yeah.
I think.
Either way, what is it? The 16th, 17th? What's the date today?
Today is the 19th.
Okay.
20th is on a Sunday, so that wouldn't have mattered. Well, we shall hope. We shall keep our fingers crossed.
So, yeah. I mean, whatever. He does say, really appreciate the generosity in us doing it. Look forward to seeing more of your creative works. There you go. Very nice comment. All right. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Wow. I have not seen this card in forever. Holy moly. Portal. That was that kind of introduction product that Wizards of the Coast created to get young people into it.
Did we adjust the camera distance? Are you good?
I can change that. Yeah, it's a little close. Okay. All right. How about that?
Yeah,
but look, guys. Coastal Wizard. All right.
Coastal Wizard? Is that what we call it? Oh, I don't even think we make.
No, we don't make prints of this.
Huh. Neat.
And Battle of Wits.
Oh, cool. So, David says, he's been watching these streams and enjoying them, but he's wondering something's missing. Something, he just couldn't put his finger on it. Now he knows. There are no elder box beetles going across the easel.
No, there isn't. Yes. Reiki.
The other one I like to call turkey.
History of Kamigawa. Oh, yes, the turkey. Yeah. This is the
moldy turkey.
There it is. The jade turkey. Not jive turkey, the jade turkey. Verdant succession. All right, finally. Like one of these other least playing cards. But I love this character. It's such a weird looking thing. the Belby's Percher.
Another castle. That one reminds me of that guy that played Hercules.
It is.
Oh,
Nurok familiar?
I like that one.
Yeah, that's it's like a Steve Reeves lookalike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely channeling Steve Reeves. Oh, Tribal Golem. Another cool card that I love that hardly anyone ever plays.
I have not seen that in forever. Did we ever make limited edition prints of that one?
Never made any prints of this.
Ugh.
Because nobody ever comes near it. This one, Elvish Scrapper. Again, nobody ever shows it to me. Guys, what's the symbol here? What set is this from? Here's a portal. Dark Offering. See, now here's somebody that actually had me sign things, and they were smart. They were like, you know what? I'm going to send stuff that Ed doesn't normally sign, so that they have something that's rare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that one's not allowed over in Japan or something?
Yeah, it's
Explosion?
been knocked off or banned or whatever for something.
Something.
Yes, it is China or Japan because of the explosion of the body and all that stuff. That's a cool little foilie. Another one.
Shiny boy.
Okay, that's all of them. Go ahead with big camera.
Excellent.
When we purchase through our pitney bows, because we use pitney bows too, there's no time limit on it. Not to our knowledge. I mean, they do say that if they go up, that's all, but not a forever. They're supposed to be forever.
Yeah.
You know, that's rather interesting. Instead of just getting stamps, they went and did a pre-made label, kind of like what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that there was, roughly 90 days, up to 90 days that it would take before I even began the signature process. If there is a limit on it, that was kind of risky to do that because we're within 90 days. It's still too close. So, it's not 90 days from now.
Oh, is that you, Gareth?
That might be
Because
Gareth.
Gareth says, so hopefully it's still valid by the time it gets shipped.
Yeah, Gareth.
Oh, okay. And he said that symbol is Onslaught.
Onslaught, thanks for the info on that. So, Gareth, we're not going to be shipping these for a while. So, it shouldn't be any reason it's expired. The packaging, the shipping label to return should have been indefinite. It should have been forever stamp or otherwise. So, I don't know. We use pitney bows, and I've never heard of anything expiring. So where are you getting that information? I didn't want to identify who it was.
Yeah.
But if you could answer that question, that'd be great. Why did you believe there was an expiration date on it?
We're on delay, so.
Yeah, I'll give you some time because I don't want to be shipping this by itself either. I don't want to have to get into that. Because we're supposed to ship these all in one shot. And it's going to be at least a few weeks before these things get shipped. Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
No.
Okay, well, either way, it ain't going to be by the 20th. So that's for sure. Because by what we got left, I think we're going to have maybe 1 or 2 more sessions. And I'll do 1 more session next week. But I'd like to know. Give me an answer. This is the first envelope we've seen that has a prepaid label through Pitney Bowes. most of the others, I think all of the others are just priority mail. Someone went to the post office and had it priority.
Well, some
mail.
are easy post, so some are a third party label.
Yeah, I've never heard of. Yeah, because anytime you have a 90-day turnaround, you don't want to do anything that's timed. And I mean, you paid for postage; it shouldn't be a time limit on it.
No.
I mean, I hope it's not, because for us even, it's like, because a lot of times we have shipping situations that are on delay based on the pre-order stuff, But yeah, I'd be curious to get his answer on that.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, if in this particular case, and since he's on right now,
Yeah.
we'll make an exception, and
Yeah.
I'll go drop it off on Monday, just in case, just for you. I mean, this is all good to know.
Yeah.
Because if I ever do this again in the future,
Have to
I'll
make
have
sure,
to tell people,
yeah.
do not ever put postage that expires on it.
Oh, okay.
They need to be forever.
He's in here. There was a lot of stuff that. Let's see. Okay.
Just
Oh,
as
he
a-
was above that. I'm sorry, Garrett. There's so much.
that chat is crazy.
So it says that's my package. What I said in the message is the return label has an expiration of 90 days because I printed it from pirate ship. Yeah, we do pirate ship.
we do
also.
pirate ship too, but we never thought about it having a 90-day expiration. Wow. Well, we'll look into it ourselves just for our own personal knowledge.
Because if that's the other thing is I would
That's all
think.
set. Oh, you know what? Let's put this
Let's
over
put it
here.
off the side.
Yeah.
So, I'm just tossing this out here. I'm thinking that if that is the case and if it expired,
Well, what are you gonna do?
They should
Would you get
credit-
refunded?
they should credit you back. And if they did, I think you should be able to send us the PDF of. So when you're on pirate ship, you can say to download the label rather than print it, and you should be able to download that and send that to us, and we can print it out. So, worst case scenario, if this did expire, they should credit you back, redo your label, and if he has your email or whatever he has to connect with us.
Well, hang on a minute. What's today's date? What is today's date?
Today is the 19th.
Well, it's
so
not.
tomorrow
It's
is
not
the
possible.
20th.
It will never make it.
Right.
Even Monday would be too late, technically. Because if you're saying the 20th, then this is expired. So this.
So he says, I purchased the return label from Pirate Ship, and they say the labels are only good for 90 days. It's the only option I have from Canada. That's really weird. That's really weird, because we ship through Pirate Ship all the time. And I've never had them, but I've
It
never
might
looked,
be Canada.
actually.
You're saying it's a Canada thing,
Yeah.
where he purchased it. Okay. So what we'll do, since it's not going to make it, because there's no way. I mean, Monday is the 21st, so it's based on what you're telling me. It's going to be no good. So what we can do is like what Kelly mentioned to you. Monday, we can have you send us a label, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because what's going to happen is this label is going to get refunded to you since it was never sent. And then you send us the new label, PDF. We'll print it out and adhere it to this package, and we'll get it out to you. And then we'll be good as gold. How does that sound to you? I'll wait for your answer.
Yeah, he says, thank you so much, Mr. Beard.
Okay.
And I'm just going to pencil on there so I know. Give a pencil there.
I got plenty.
I'm in an art studio and I'm asking if he has a pencil.
I'm just going to write on top of the label.
Yeah.
Because it's, like he said, so Canada's...
Maybe it's not that. If it's not, that's why I was going to do pencil.
If what he says is what he knows what his system said. So if in Canada it's 90 days, and Pirate Ship says that, then that's what it is. So it's over. If October 20th is the date he's talking about, there's no postal service tomorrow. This would have to have been done, last week. So he will have to send us a new label, and we'll just adhere over this, and then this label will be refunded to him.
It should be. Yep.
Because as long as it's not used, it's refunded.
Yep.
All right. So I'll put wait for PDF. Okay. So I got wait for PDF. So you can send us a PDF of a new label next week, and once you send it to us via our email, Just so you know, I can say it on. Do you think we should just
Live,
privately
live.
message to him?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to private message to you our email that you can directly send us that PDF link or attachment, and then we'll print it out for you, and we'll take care of this.
Yeah.
It's a weird scenario. It might be something to do with Canada because we don't have those limitations in our.
I'm actually going to have to go look
Our
at
Pitney Bowes doesn't have that. I mean,
Yeah.
it just doesn't say it anywhere.
It doesn't say it, but
We'll find out. Maybe they
and
change
then
it.
if I find out, you've taught us something.
Yeah, what the heck? At least it's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. So this.
Oh yeah. Okay. He says they are pay-per-use label, pay-per-use. So I only get charged when they're used. So that is different than what our account is.
Yeah, we have a different account.
He said I can definitely send you a new label though.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Great. Excellent.
Yay.
Alrighty. So this is coming in from Texas. No, Iowa. Okay, Iowa.
That's a little.
That's not
further
Texas.
from-
Okay, look at this. Ooh, we've got something we haven't seen. This is cool.
Ready? We'll go to the close-up.
Yeah. Go ahead and hit the close-up.
All right. Well, on the one hand, though, I'm glad that Gareth stopped us while we were.
I know.
while
What?
we were
That's
doing it.
serendipity.
Woohoo!
That is such serendipity. I'm so glad. So check out some more packages in there. If you see Pitney Bowes,
Yeah.
let's take a look at it because I don't know when these packages came in at all different times over a 3-month period. So it's hard to say, But yes. All right. So let's start off with this first pack. We got birds. Oh, somebody knows the value of cards. They're going for birds. B-O, it's bop a bop a bop. Here we go. Here we go. These are probably play sets, are they? No, they're more than 4 in it. Okay. Whee! I haven't seen a foil birds yet. Those cards are outrageous, money-wise. All right, there's one. Here we have another pack. Oh, somebody knows what they're doing. So there you go, guys. So since you haven't had the ability to, there's like hardly ever a Birds of Paradise signed on eBay or something like that from me because I don't often sign. I'm at 3 shows a year, and I can honestly tell you that I might sign 10 a year. But this guy here, he's getting 10 in one shot, or more than 10. So he's gonna flood the market. Well, there you go. No, I'm lucky if I sign 10 of these a year. They're expensive and I don't get to see them very often. And this is the first charity signing I've done in about 3 years, so this is definitely not going to flood the market. Not if 20 to 30 cards worldwide floods it. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, they're all done. Let's go to the other side. This is so cool. Look at this, a foily question elemental and then a regular question elemental. That's so cool. The unglued set, very fun set. This is question elemental. Literally this entire thing was made up of nothing more than questions. Like question marks. See it? All question marks.
That's so cool.
Want to take a picture of that?
Yeah.
'Cause that's kind of rare.
Yep. No, I've not even seen one of those.
No. More birds. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm starting to wonder. Are we going to be hitting the record for this? No. So we have 8th edition here. Oh, I see what he's done. He's got both 8th and 7th. Okay. And one more pack for this gentleman. Volcanic Hammer. Oh, Cornered Market. Mercadian Mask. Opal Avenger.
That's an old boy.
It is. And then we get to Spirit Shackle. Holy moly, talk about a legend card. Old school legend right here. And the Stinkweed. Okay, go ahead and big screen.
Alrighty.
That's a lot of cards. A lot of birds. That was the most BOPs I think I've ever seen in one signing. Holy moly. Let's take a look and see exactly how many we got here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 of the 8th edition, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, no, 12 8 edition, 7 of the 7th edition. Not 7, 1, 2, 3, 6. So 6 7th edition, 12 8th edition, Birds of Paradise. 14 total BOPs.
BOP.
Boom, bop. All right, just got to divide these up, put them in packs. Yeah, it's pretty wild seeing the foil versions of Question Elemental, going back in time to the days of Unglued. Such a fun thing. And of course, I had done 15 paintings for the follow-up set, which never got published. 145 pieces of artwork. That was the one set I did the most amount of cards for, and they just graveyarded the whole darn thing. Sits there forever in eternal nothingness. And there was so many good ones. They did do a little showcase on their website, on Wizard's website, about the gins that I did, like the cotton gin, the gin rummy, the slow gin, and these were all really fun and cool. But what a shame! Never made any sense. Why on earth they wouldn't have produced it? They paid for it to be done to just sit on it. All that art, just dread. It's a shame. And
Can it still come out though at some point?
I mean, they own it. They put it out anytime they want, but it's been 25, 30 years. I mean, I think they were all done in, what year was that? 99? When they commissioned it? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, let me see. It was early 2000s. It's 25 years ago. Anywho.
Anywho.
We stick this in there. We should be approaching just almost 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are we at? Like 55, 57?
53.
Okay, 55. I was 2 minutes off. How am I 2 minutes off? It was
How are you
28
even
the last
2
time.
minutes close? I can't tell time. We'll rephrase that. I can tell time. I can't tell how long something is. It feels a lot longer than what it is. Most stuff does.
See, the problem with knowing how much time goes by is it goes by so slow for me. And at the same time, because if I'm like subconsciously paying attention to it, oh my God, I feel every minute of it. So I have to get distracted. I mean, if drawing and signing doesn't distract me, I don't know what I would have. Usually driving, I have no concept of how long I'm driving. that takes, which is a good thing, because that way I don't feel.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate it when I do know, when you look at and you're like, oh my gosh, I have another hour to go. And then it feels like a half hour later you look and you're like, why do I still have another hour to go?
Yes, I shut my clock off for that, so I don't have to think about that.
That's true.
Okay, this is all good. Go ahead and seal that. Who's next?
Alright, so we're kind of getting down. I don't know how we're going to do a whole
I'm going to do one more. Do we have a one little one?
We have a one,
Is that one?
yeah, we'll do this one. This is a good chance to show people why they want to be careful with just an envelope. That's how that arrives.
Yeah. Well, it's not damaged or anything, but
No.
sometimes this happens, guys, when you only send it in an envelope. But they're going to be okay. All right. All righty then. We have...
I love it.
Oh, we have a return envelope, which is just an envelope.
Yeah.
Okay.
You saw how it arrived here. So
All right, but these are some cool cards.
All right.
Yes. Oh, whoa. Anthony was probably at an event and didn't have time to say hi, Ed. Because that's the first time I've ever seen a dual card that Anthony has.
It's a fake.
That didn't say hi,
It's
Ed.
fake. It's gonna be a fake. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So these are quite a few cards. So we'll have a good time with this.
Okay.
All right, guys. Close up.
Yep, and we're there.
So there you have it. He just signed his regular name. But I'm going to go hi, Ant. Now, you know what's going to happen. The kid that gets this is going to go, I got to get it back to him so he can say hi, Ed.
Yep.
We cannot have it broke. Ooh, Draconian Silex. Always
Why
like.
did I not realize that was a Wizards of the Coast card? That's so weird.
Uh-huh.
Seeing it now, I mean, it's been a while.
Winter's Chill, another one. Rare, Ice Age. But just, I had to beg them to put a character in there because they wanted
want just a snow or something.
Just a whiteout. They wanted a whiteout. Wings of Astia.
I wanted to go back to something.
And you have to say that with a lisp. Astia. Astia.
To go back to something.
Oh, Ghastly Remains! There it
there
is!
you go.
And it's a foilie! Now that's classic Halloween right
Did we
there.
just say we never see those?
We did.
There it is.
We are manifesting reality here.
We never see someone just put $1 million in an envelope and give it to us. We just never see that.
Yep. And if we did, it would be blood money. All right, look at this. Yashino Cutthroat!
So, Nora has a question for you.
Nora!
What is your favorite artist? Or who, I guess. Who's
Okay,
your favorite
okay.
artist? And she
Okay.
said other than yourself, which you would
I
never
am not
put
my
yourself
favorite
in.
artist. That's for darn sure. No, okay, that has to be broken up into sub-questions. Like, who is my favorite classical, like old school, like 400, 500 years ago, like, Renaissance artist? And then who would be my favorite, let's split it in half. So a contemporary artist, someone from recent times of my favorite, and then someone who is ancient. That would be the best way I could answer the question for you. So, to answer the most, who would be my favorite of the ancient, elder, Renaissance, medieval artists, I have two that are equal. Leonardo da Vinci and Albrecht Dürer. Albrecht Dürer, around the same time period, tiny bit later, a little bit younger, not much. So Da Vinci, 1452, born and died 1519. I don't know about Albrecht. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was like 1460s. So within the time frame. Dürer was the German artist. He was an engraver and oil painter. He did the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Really cool stuff, like real nice black and white engravings and stuff. Da Vinci, of course, did the Mona Lisa and the classic Madonna of the Madonna of the River. There's the Last Supper. All these classics. So those two are my favorites of ancient times. However, when it comes to contemporary artists, I gotta love Frank Frazetta for his classic fantasy movement. The Molly Hatchet album covers and whatnot. So we grew up with that. It was awesome to see that. But outside of that, I have to say I admired tremendously Keith Parkinson's. Keith Parkinson had just amazing style. But next to that, it's Larry Elmore. So I have like a dead heat with all of those classic. You know, we got Larry Elmore and Keith Parkinson. His realism was amazing. His perspective angles and the whole bit. And of course, Larry had the most unbelievably beautiful women that he did, and really beautiful landscapes, great tree work and stuff. Hey, speaking of an unusual card, mental discipline. But so that would be my contemporary, and you know that Keith Parkinson's passed away several years back, unfortunately, at a young age, and Larry is still with us. Larry is my senior, and now on the other hand, I have to say there's a young artist who just joined the Sorcery game, the Sorcery TCG. He was one of their artists, and his name is Gadu, Gadu, and he has an amazing ability to bring his ethnic background, and I don't know, Singapore, I'm not sure where he's from exactly, but it has that very ethnic style of his history, of his heritage, and he brings it into fantasy subjects. So he does it in the style that looks very tribal and like in his style of his culture. So absolutely stunning, and he did it with the sorcery stuff, and I just am so impressed with it. He's a young man. I don't think he's more than his 30s. So yeah. So there you go. That's who I recently have been exposed to. I mean, there's hundreds of other artists that are all there too that I like. You know, going back in medieval times, I loved Raphael. You know, Raphael Sanzio. Wasn't big on Michelangelo. He was a great sculptor, but not so much on the painting. Wasn't my thing. Then if you're talking French, I used to love Renoir, Dutch, Rubens. Every culture had a different style and technique to which, you know, you like. Just so many. But that's what comes out in my mind. And an American artist, John Singer Sargent, or Edmund Lord Leighton, the British artist. These were the they called them pre-Raphaelites. They were illustrators and artists in the late 1800s and into the early 1900s, when doing Arthurian legend imaging and fantasy imaging was a rare thing. You know, they were looked down on by the artsy-fartsy community, which of course is all the more reason why I love them. Because I'm so not part of that artsy-fartsy community. But yeah, I loved those guys because their illustrative techniques, you know, and their work, classic realism and oils and whatnot, but done in fantasy of its time. You know, fantasy that didn't even exist in the 1800s, but they were creating imaging based on legendary stories of author, you know, Edmund Lord Leighton and Sir Thomas Godfrey? Yeah. So just spectacular for the literary works. I also was impressed, Cezanne and El Greco, you know, Diego Velázquez, the Spanish artist. So every time period had a unique thing. You know, there's just something to love with all of it. I do draw the line on Cubism and all that crap. I don't see it. Picasso does nothing, absolutely nothing for me. It's not my thing. I don't want to stare at blobs and splatter and try to figure out what it does or evoke an emotion, most likely a psychotic one. I don't want to do that. I want someone to tell me a story and that I can see a story in it. So I like representational art.
That was a cool one. You just had that card.
What, the White Knight? Oh, look at this. Oh, my son will love this. He would love this. This is a foil dross crocodile. Basically, it's a crocodile that's been armored and mutated that has, like, it's got exhaust pipes coming out the side. It's like a total steampunk deal. That was actually kind of weird and fun at the same time to do. And there's a regular version. Oh! Okay. Wow, look at that. Thinking this is Japanese. That's a legend mummy. See? And then there's this. This looks like it's Russian. or Spiel. Might be German. Yeah. Pretty cool. That's from Legends. I haven't signed a Japanese version of this in like 25 years or more. That's
We had
wild.
artist proofs of those.
We do.
We still do. I think we did eons back.
I do. No, I do. I still have them. So we're looking at a 30-year-old card. Okay.
David thought that maybe the Cyclopean Mummy one looked Korean.
That's probably right. Korean, yeah.
Brush up on our foreign languages.
I have never been to Korea. I've been to Japan, but not to Korea. Never been to China. My grandfather was in China. He lived in China, and he spoke Mandarin Chinese fluently. He was there during the 1920s. He was there right up until the Boxer Rebellion. He was U.S. military. He established the very first military base in China during the right around 1920 to 1927. He was on first name basis with the then emperor. He was the assistant and linguist, translator, and journalist for the U.S. military for Blackjack Pershing, General Blackjack, when they were back in the earliest days when they were on mounted horseback. My grandfather passed away in 1951, so he was much, much older than what typically would have been a grandfather for me. I never met him. But yeah, pretty cool history. So I feel bad. I've always felt like I've let my history down because I don't speak Chinese and Mandarin Chinese. And I actually met a family that owned a restaurant in Rhode Island who my grandfather, when he came back from World War II in, what was it, when he was like 47, he helped this Asian Chinese family come to the United States, to Rhode Island, and established a Chinese restaurant in downtown Providence called Luke's Restaurant. You can look it up, the history's there. Anyways, the father, who was his age when he came over, they became good friends. Whenever he would go into the restaurant, they would literally clap their hands, and all of this family would get together and serve him. This guy was, the elder was literally on a sedan chair in the back of the restaurant, up on top. I mean, it was such an awesome thing to imagine. I didn't see it personally. However, this gentleman, as an elderly man, was still alive when I was a child, and my father would take me to visit. And they would still honor my family because of what my grandfather did for them. Really cool. The culture of honor, just amazing. So yeah, wild history when it comes to China. Someday maybe I will. He was the base was stationed in Tientsin, China. I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly. But that ended quite quickly during the Boxer Rebellion. That's some history for you. So I'm going to have to split this up a little more. You can go ahead to the big screen.
All right.
Yeah, I have to go. Let's share some of the love on this back here. All right, we're going to wrap it up with this. I think that's a good amount tonight. We only have one more session. We can get that done.
Yep.
All right, Kel, that has to be taped.
All right.
All righty then. This is excess. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, this was fun. We got 3 cards. Let me give you guys a scan of the whole all 5 that we've done since in the last 2 episodes here. I'm gonna line them up. adjust this. All right, can you see the whole group of them?
Yes.
All 5?
Yep.
Excellent. Well, there you go, guys. That's all 5. That's all 5 that we have done so far on the Quick Sketch Marathon with the record breaker. Cool. All right. So, go ahead and switch to the big screen.
All right.
This is actually an appropriate song to exit to. What do you think, George? Is this good? We'll do this. All right. I'm losing my voice. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in tonight. We'll do one more of these next week. That will finish up our signings for the Ronald McDonald House Charity. We'll do, yes, we got to get pumping into the dancing. We got, of course, the great and noble Toad, Lord Reginald. But thank you again for coming in, and it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for the great questions to all of you that asked all these cool questions. Nora, thanks for bringing your friends in, your new friends. And we will do some more doodles next time. So, till then, have a great weekend.